everyone, welcome in. Welcome in. Give me a second. Let me check this and make sure that everything's working like it's supposed to. How is everyone doing? How's this, how y'all handling this retrograde? How y'all handling this retrograde? Is it affecting you? Is it not affecting you? And it's been helping me clear something that needs to be cleared. Oh. I really, really appreciate y'all coming on here, and I appreciate the support. I appreciate the thumbs up, you know, the subscriptions. I love you all, you know, and I just want to let you know how much, you know, how much I really appreciate you guys, and I appreciate your patience, because I know sometimes you need patience with me, and I get that, you know. There is something I'm going to talk about in relation to me after I do this what's holding them back video at the end. And I haven't, you know, I haven't done this in a while. Like I haven't asked for anything in a while, but I need support. So, you know, and that's what this is all about, right? It's about support. And sometimes, you know, we gotta learn to reason. I rarely ask for support back, you know, so anyway, enough about all that. We'll talk about that, you know, after I get this spread done. Let's get into this. Still, please. I call the divine's helpers, and my guides, all from the pure white divine light only. Only those from the pure white divine light are welcome. From those I have called from the pure white divine light only. Only those I have called from the pure white divine light are welcome. Please protect me, protect my people, protect my YouTube channel, protect my phones, protect this reading, protect my cards, protect my space. Protect those coming to this reading now and in the future, and any of those that I read for now, you know, at this time, during this reading, during this broadcast. With the pure white divine light, please. Send out any and all ill, negative, depressive, evil, malicious, intense energies or entities. Keep this channel safe. Keep these people safe. Keep the channel between me and you safe with the pure white divine light. Thank you. Help me to give and receive crisp, clear, accurate messages, please. Help me to be the channel, to channel these messages, to give them to the people that need and want to hear them. Thank you. Please stay with us during this reading, please, from now until the end, please. Thank you. Still, please. Still. Thank you. Okay, guys, let's get these cards cleared. And I mean, let me know, guys. Do you want to see me shuffle and do all this at the beginning, or do you not? Some people want to hear all of that. Some people don't. You know, I need some feedback from you guys. You know, some people get impatient through it. Some people want to hear it. You know, I do it so people know where I come from. You know what my belief is. I believe, you know, God, spirit, divine, universe, it's all one and the same. But everybody has their own belief. Want to see that, you know, let me know. Give me some feedback, guys. I want to, you know, do what makes you guys happy. So I need feedback. Clear old energy, bring in new energy, please. And I do this at the end of the reading too. I clear the energy and bring in new energy, but I still do it at the beginning so that you guys can see it, you know. Thank you. Blue. Clear old energy, bring in new energy, please. Help this deck to clarify my readings tonight. Clear old energy, bring in new energy, please. Okay, for the people that I'm connecting to today and will be connecting to in the future, anyone coming to this reading in the future, what's holding them back? What's holding them back? What's holding them back? Follow flip. Thank you. We're going to go with what's upright first. So, the Ace of Swords, the Sword of Truth. So, Divine wants them to speak their truth. You know, they want them to come to you with the truth. Clear, give you clarity. They want them to have clarity. They want them to have the truth. They want them to have a truthful new beginning. Still have not looked up what the palm front means, but we also have the olive branch here. So extending an olive branch, you know, maybe, you know, reconciling or clearing the air with something, you know, the sword is clear. Someone needs to speak their truth. I'm going to have to look up what palm front means. But, you know, this is a new truthful beginning. That's what Divine wants. Divine wants them to have a new truthful beginning. They want them to have clarity. They want them to give you clarity. They want you guys to come to a peaceful resolution, you know, with this. Whether or not you guys get together or you don't get together, they're still wanting them to come with the truth to clear the air. They're saying this can be a new, you know, truthful beginning. Can be a new start. But someone's going to have to, both of you are going to have to clear the air. King of Swords. Yeah, so, you know, King of Swords is in tune with with the divine. You know, he's gained a lot of wisdom. He's gained a lot of knowledge. He's very truthful. There's that sword. You know, he's holding that sword. So he's getting into his King of Swords mode, and he's going to get determined, and he's going to come forward. He's going to bring that truth. Because he knows, or she knows that you deserve no less. But you need to bring the truth to them too. You know, open up about how you feel. Now, the thing about the King of Swords is he's cold, he's calculated, he's coming from a place of logic. What makes sense, you know? There's no heart, no emotion in this. It's very cold and calculated. So he's going to have to bring his heart too, or she's going to have to bring their heart too. They know what they want. You know, they're future focused. They know what they want. We got this yesterday, so we got the other one yesterday, though. So I'm going to put this at the head of the reading. So they're very wise. They're very intelligent. They're very in tune. They have the light to light their path ahead, you know, to see the truth. They could be a tarot reader, or, you know, they don't have to be. They could be a spiritualist, but they don't have to be. It could just represent, you know, the wisdom that they've gained, the knowledge that they gained, that they can take forward and light their path and go ahead. The water holds memory, you know, so they have a lot of memories. They could be reminiscing, you know, about memories of the past too. But water, it also, you know, in this card, you know, this water's pretty calm. It's flowing, it's pretty calm, you know, and they're very in tune with the divine. They could see you as a spiritualist or a tarot reader too. This is could be how they see you, letting your light shine, going with the flow, you know, taking your wisdom and your knowledge forward. Very tapped in with the divine. What's holding them back? What's holding them back? What's holding them back? Okay. Queen of Swords. So, matching energies. Both of you are logical thinkers. Both of you are in tune with the divine. Both of you have gained a lot of wisdom, you know. Both of you want the truth. You seek the truth. You accept no less than the truth, you know. You've both been through a lot. There's a lot in your life that you've been through. But in this, you know, he's not looking at her. He's looking forward. And she's got her back turned to him. So, I don't, you know, maybe you're not seeing this coming. I don't know. Or maybe, you know, that's her beckoning the truth forward. You know, she accepts no less. She will cut out whatever, you know, doesn't feel honest and truthful to her. Whatever her gut tells her is something off with, she will cut it out. She will turn it back around and send it back down the path. But she will also give you a chance to speak your truth, you know. She'll give you a chance to show her who you are. And she will listen to you. She will, but she will also watch your actions. So, and you can maybe see this as too, they've left a King of Swords type individual behind them, you know, and they're focused on the future. This person is also focused on their future now. You could see it as the truth, you know. They both sought their truth and they both got their truth, and maybe they needed to go on separate paths. You could see it as that too. This person has left behind a Queen of Swords type, or King of Swords type energy. And, you know, I mean, they can be a little arrogant. They can be in their ego a little. They can be cocky, you know. And maybe that's their truth, that they needed to leave this behind. And then you have the sun. So she's beckoning the sun forward, you know. She wants the happiness. She wants the happy home. She wants to be able to be vulnerable. She wants to be in her passions. She wants her fire to be lit again. You know, she wants the desire and the spark back. And that's what she's beckoning forward. That's what she's manifesting. That's what she wants. Now, why does she want this? Or why do they want this? Because they're the queen, the empress. I mean, the Queen of Swords is looking at the Empress, and in between them is the Sun. So there is a chance for happiness, you know. But this Queen, you know, even though this person sees you as their son, they see you as their Empress, they see you as very valuable, very nurturing, very loving, very caring, you know, birthing new things. Everything you touch turns to gold. Very in tune with divine, you know, taking care of nature, taking care of everyone around you, doing the thing, and having stability yourself. You know, they know they have to bring a truth forward to you. But they're still going to look at you. They're still going to, you know, is this person going to hurt me? And they're in their logic. They're in their head. You know, they want to see action from you too. They want to take action toward you, but they want to see action too. So, but for the ones coming to this reading, you know, they do see you as their happily ever after. They see you as their whole world. You mean the world to them. What is on the bottom? Temperance. So they're being patient. They're listening to divine. They're allowing these cups to be mixed, you know, in the background. Fire and water. Passion and emotion. You know, they've got one foot in the water, one foot on the ground. That can be an in and out. You know, they don't want to be an in and out. That can also be balancing your emotions and keeping yourself grounded, too. You know, getting back into the passions, getting back into the fire with the red, getting back into the creativity with the yellow, you know, coming at it pure and honest, you know, listening to the divine, listening to their self, listening to their inner self, holding themselves back because there's something they still got to work on yet. There's something that divine still got to work on. They take the action forward. They tell divine what they want. Divine will mix the cups, you know, and they're wanting happiness, joy, fire, passion, abundance, vulnerability with you. That's what they're looking at in the middle of you two. So, but they're trying to be patient. Let's clarify the Ace of Swords. What is this Ace of Swords about? Go deeper on the Ace of Swords, please. Go deeper on the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So passion, fire, you know, they may want a little boinky boink in the sack too. But they also want clarity, you know, they want to be clear. They want to hold back until they know that they're clear. They know they want this passionate, new, fiery beginning. No matter what that means, but they are holding back for a reason. Maybe they are holding back their truth, you know. Maybe they're afraid of getting hurt. Maybe they just want to go for the passion because they're closed off and they're afraid of getting hurt. They could also be working on their coins, you know, working on their value, working on their stability, holding back their value, holding back their stability. What is the King of Swords about? Go deeper on the King of Swords. Go deeper on the King of Swords. Okay. Is this supposed to be in the reverse? No. Okay. The truth is, you know, they're holding back because they're guarded. They've been hurt, you know, they're guarded. They've been through so many battles, you know, and they've gained a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge from these battles, and they haven't won all the battles, but the battles that they have won, they're protecting them. They're protecting the knowledge. They're protecting the wisdom. They're the wounded warrior on the front line, you know. So they're holding themselves back. They're guarded. They're afraid to take that new passionate beginning. They're afraid to leave behind all these things that meant something to them. But they're also using these things to put a wall up around themselves to protect themselves, you know. And that's not good. They need to know, you know, these things are planted. They're there. They're not going anywhere, you know. And they know all the red flags. They've been there. They've seen it, you know. They know how to address them when they come up and not, you know, get into illusion and ignore them. God put them on the front line because God had faith in them. Divine had faith in them, as well as them having faith in the divine. But they're healing. They're wounded, you know. They're recovering. And then you have the magician. So they have all the tools that they need to manifest, to bring in what it is that they want. They're already manifesting, but they're manifesting from a wounded state. So if they bring their truth forward, you know, maybe, you know, they'll have some healing and they can bring the truth forward and they can manifest their dreams. They are manifesting their dreams whether they know it or not, you know, whether that be negative self-talk, negative thinking, you know, fear, coming from a place of fear, or it be positive. They're manifesting whatever it is that they're thinking about. You see him thinking, he's looking forward and he's thinking, you know. So he's wanting to get past this wounded warrior stage, though, he or she, and they're wanting to manifest what they want. What is the Queen of Swords about? What is the Queen of Swords about? Go deeper on the Queen of Swords, please. Go deeper on the Queen of Swords. Thank you. Yeah, see? Look. Sun and the Empress is what you end it with. So, there she is. There's the Empress, wanting that happy home, that happy family, that abundant life, being able to be vulnerable, being able to trust the path, being able to trust the person coming in. That's what it's about. She's looking at them and she's hoping and praying that they're going to be that type of person. But, you know, she wants to build something with them. She wants to build a foundation. She wants to have a celebration, you know. She's, you know, celebrating in this card. She has the four wands, building the stability, but she wants the walls and the doors and the windows and the laughter and the joy and the blessings and everything that, you know, home can bring you. And she's not, I mean, she knows that, you know, it's not all about, you know, happiness and joy all the time. She knows that there's obstacles. She knows there's going to be obstacles along the way. But she wants someone that she can build it with, that she can trust, that she can rely on, that, you know, she or he can know that's going to be there. It's going to be successful. It's going to be stable. It's not going to go anywhere. And she is in Empress mode. You know, she knows her values. She knows her worth. She knows who she is. She knows what she wants. And she's not going to accept less than that. And if, you know, if she has to break hearts, she's going to break hearts. If she doesn't feel that it's right for her, she's going to break hearts. If you don't bring the right action toward her, she's going to break hearts. She's going to watch you. What's the Sun about? Go deeper on the Sun. Go deeper on the Sun. An emotional offer. You know, wanting to emotionally open up, new beginnings of an emotional offer, wanting to open up, wanting equal give and take, wanting balance, you know, wanting to give to the needy too, help out those in need, you know, whether that be advice or whatever she can offer, you know. She's wanting to help those less fortunate or those with no voice. Look at those children. You know, she's wanting to give to the children, give to the people, the children of God, the children of the divine. She's wanting to give to that emotionally. She wants to be able to emotionally give and receive, you know. She wants to be able to be vulnerable. And what is the Empress about? What's the Empress about? What's the Empress about? Go deeper on the Empress, please. What's the Empress about? Thank you. The Empress, you know, wants to give her cup. She wants to give her cup. She's sitting in this chair, though. She's sitting in this throne. She's not budging. Because the Empress, she doesn't chase, you know. She waits for the right person or the right thing to come toward her. She doesn't chase anything, you know. She knows her value. She knows her worth. She knows she's loving. She has a very good heart, you know. She has a lot of love to give. She's got a lot of emotions here. She's balanced in her emotions. And she wants love. She does. She wants love. She wants to give love. She wants to receive love. I mean, look at the blossoms and stuff on her lap. She wants her harvest. She wants the, you know, something that has grown, the growth. She wants something that's going to evolve, you know, emotionally as well as in other ways. But don't get it twisted. She's got herself, you know. She has herself. She can take care of herself. She can love herself. She's learned how to love herself. She's learned how to emotionally have herself. She doesn't need a man or a woman to complete her. She's complete all by herself. She wants someone else that is going to complement her. She doesn't need love. She wants love. You know, she wants a new beginning. She wants to birth something new. She wants something creative, you know. Something she can nurture, something she can grow. What is temperance about? Go deeper on temperance. The underlying energy. The patience and the waiting. Go deeper on the temperance, please. Go deeper on temperance, please. Okay. We got the Queen of Pentacles. Knowing her value, knowing their worth, loyalty. They're loyal. They've got the dog in the card. What else? Go deeper on temperance. Go deeper on temperance. What's this temperance energy about? What's this temperance energy about in the underline? What's the temperance energy about in the underline? Go deeper, please. Oh, wow. Okay. Tempering their fire and their stability. You know, there's the King of Wands. They're wanting the King of Wands. And they're wanting, you know, someone that knows their value, someone that's grounded, someone that's stable, someone that's not chasing. But they want, you know, take the fire and the passion toward them, the creativity. This king is determined. He knows what he wants. He goes after it. He doesn't let anything stop him. This king is going after this queen. You know, he's looking, you know, they're both looking forward. They're both future focused. You know, they may be thinking about each other too. And the temperance, you know, temperance is tempering both people. You know, he wants to bring fire and passion. She wants stability and grounding. So they can come together and compromise, mixing of the cups, compromise, you know. There's the mixing of the cups. And he can also be stable and grounded, and she can light her fire back up, you know, then it will work. And divine is working on both of them, working on both of you. Not only do you need to be stable and grounded, but you need to have your spark, your passions, your fires lit up, your creativity lit up. You need to go after what sparks your passion, and that's creativity too. Both of you need to go after your dreams. You need to be future focused as well as focused on each other, you know. But more focus, take your focus off of love so that divine can mix these cups in the back and make happen what needs to happen. Divine's heard your wish. They know what you want. You know, they know what they want. But allow them to mix it, and while they're mixing it, she can focus on her stability. He can focus on his fire and passion. Or the opposite, she can focus on her fire and passion. He can focus on his stability. When they come together, they need to mix these two energies. So, I feel like that's what it's about. And on the bottom of that, you know, they've been stuck in their head. Sleepless nights, worrying, you know, anxiety, overthinking, covered their face. There's something they don't want to see. There's a pattern with the blanket. See the pattern on the blanket? I can't make out what that design is on the bottom. And he's fighting for something, it looks like down here. But, I mean, you can either lay down and let whatever fears and stuff that are in your head beat you down, or you can stand up, take one of these swords, and fight for what it is that you want. You can let the worries and the anxieties take over, or you can go after what it is that you want. You can understand that it's all in your head, because underneath of that is the Ten of Cups. They're wanting the Ten of Cups with who? The Queen of Cups. This loving, caring, emotional, you know, kind, gentle person. Look, they're wanting to take a leap, but they're kind of stuck in their head. They know that they need to come to the Empress like an emperor, you know, and they need to let go of these toxic energies, these toxic habits of the past. And they need to have faith. And look, underneath the faith, there's the Emperor and the Empress and the High Priestess and the Hierophant. They're a couple. There's going to be messages flying forward once they get into this. This is faith. This is being in tune. This is, you know, studying, going within and studying. She's got the book, you know. He's the teacher. She's the teacher. They have the secrets. They know. They have the knowledge. They have the keys to open whatever they need to open, to go into whatever they need to go into. They have balance. Both of them have balance, you know. He's reached mastery in here. He's learned some lessons. You know, he's mastered them. Now he's teaching them. They're both teaching. Maybe both of you are meant to be teachers, you know. It's very possible that both of you have gifts that you're meant to give out to the world, you know. You have the red, you know, the fire, the passion that you've seen in the King of Wands. She is blue, you know, the emotions, which they're both also stable, you know. Between the dark and the light, they have balance between that. Balance between, you know, the knowledge that they've gained over the pains and the tribulations they've been through. They're balancing it out. This is also, you know, faith. This is also commitment, you know. This is a higher level of commitment. This can also be law enforcement, a judge, you know, some higher power that's holding them back and they're having to be patient on. Some kind of contract that they've got to close out or they're waiting on, you know. And maybe that's what they want to bring the truth about to you. But They got to get over this toxic energy. They got to come to you as the Emperor, because the Empress accepts no one less than the Emperor. And what's left on the bottom? There's that King of Swords again. So, I mean, she could have a choice between two. Or they could have a choice between two. A fiery, passionate type of person, or a person that's all in their head. You know, kind of cold, calculated, logical. So, could be tempering that decision too. And maybe the choice is, you know, which one feels right? You know, which one feels more in tune? Which one's going to be the true emperor? And which one's the fake emperor? Emperor, empress, you know, however you take it. Look. They see you. You know, they see you're abundant. They see you've turned everything you've touched into gold. You're reaping what you've sown. You've grew, you know, you've grew a garden, and you're reaping the harvest. You're balanced. You know you're beautiful. You know you're handsome. You've got yourself grounded and stable. You know your worth in this. You know, can be inheritance. You know, could be looking at the if you're inheriting something, they could be looking at that too. They could be looking at your stability. Yeah, see, there's what you planted, and there's what you've reaped from it. And they see that. They see you can make things happen. You can manifest. You can make things happen. So, I mean, I hope, you know, that reading helps someone. It is Mercury retrograde still, so, you know, just be patient. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with others. We're all going to get through this, and sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but we're all going to get through this. And, you know, we're going to come out the other side with a lot more peace. We're going to know what it is we need to cut, whether that be our behaviors, our thoughts, our patterns, our beliefs about ourselves, that be toxic people in our lives. You know, we're going to align more with our heart, and that's what we need to do. Yes, we need to have logic and reason and thinking, but we need to keep our heart in it. You know, we can't take our heart completely out of it. Clear old energy, bring in new energy. And like I said on that, you know, the Queen had her back towards the King of Swords. So maybe that was just too cold of a logic and reasonable, you know, reasoning relationship. Maybe there was no warmth in it. And maybe, you know, they're having to decide, you know, do I go after fire and passion, or do I stay with logic and reason? Torn between the heart and the mind, and need to get alignment between the heart and the mind. They need to align their chakras. They need to align themselves. Too much overthinking, less passion, you know, or too much passion and not enough logic. They need to temper both of those. And that could be what the Kings was, you know. Kings could be showing up as they're being overthinking and over logical, and they need or they're being too fiery or too passionate, and they need a balance between the both, heart and mind. So I don't remember if I cleared these. Clear old energies, bring in new energies, please. Clear old energies, bring in new energies, please. Clear old energies, bring in new energies, please. I wish that light would go away. I mean, not really, because we need, like, sun. Maybe the light needs shined on things. Everything happens for a reason. Why is that doing that? Get back under there. My rubber piece is coming off my phone. Or my stand. Alright. Okay. Let me see if I can turn this where you can, or move this where you can see me without that. Okay, so guys, I don't know if you guys have followed me at all on my channel, if you're new or what have you, but some of you may know and some of you may not know that I was in an accident, a car accident, back December 6th of 2021. I'm still having pain from that accident in my stomach underneath of my my right rib. And when I have this pain, I gotta lay with muscle rub of some type, either lidocaine, you know, with lidocaine in it, or the new one that I found is the BioFreeze, you know, and I have to lay with that. I make my own patches with that and paper towels, and then I put a heating pad on it, and I have to lay for hours with that on there for the pain to subside enough for me to, like, be able to get up and focus. And I've been dealing with this for, well, the 6th of this month will make a year and 5 months. Now, down in the old place where I lived, which was Preston County, I had, you know, x-rays done. I had sonogram done, and colonoscopy, all that stuff, upper GI. Nobody could find anything. So I kind of gave up. Like, I kind of just gave up. For a while, they gave me the Toradol shots, you know, for my you know, my pain, which, I mean, they don't last. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get them with, not even within 2 hours. It doesn't last. It'll lessen the pain a little bit, but it's still there. And then I went to emergency room one day, you know, because I couldn't take it anymore. And the doctor there, which I really wish was a regular doctor instead of an emergency room doctor, he told me not to continue the Toradol shots. And he put me on a medication for your stomach and your bowels, a pain medicine for that, because he said the Toradol shots will, they'll mess up your stomach lining and your bowel lining, the mucus, the natural mucus that's supposed to be in there. They're not good for you. So I changed and I went on that, and I mean, I couldn't really tell whether or not it was medicine helping, or, you know, laying on with the muscle rub and the heating pad and all of that. So, you know, I still to this day don't know if they really work. They may ease the pain some, you know, they may. And I do feel like that they possibly do. I've smoked weed, you know, trying to get past the pain, and that doesn't help. Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, it makes the focus on it even more. Now where I am now, they're running tests now. They did an x-ray of my bowels, and they're going to do a sonogram of my stomach. They took blood work and checked my liver, my pancreas, and my kidneys. They said those tests come back good. I don't know what's going on. All I know is that it's not normal. It's not normal to be in pain more than you're out of it. And I mean, sometimes it'll make me sick to my stomach. Sometimes I feel like I can't breathe. And I'm not trying to be on here whining and throwing a fit and all that. I'm just trying to bring you all up to date on what is going on. Um, and all I'm really asking for is prayers. Please just pray for the healing, because I can't keep doing this. And pray for them to figure out what is hidden, what they're not seeing. Because, I mean, I'm praying all the time, but I need more people. I need more backup, you know. I need that prayer chain. I need help. I'm on a heating pad right now, you know. If it's not my side, it's my lower back. So, and I keep pushing, and I keep pushing, and I keep pushing through it, you know. We can't let pain stop us from living. We have to live, but at the same time, I just want them to figure out what is wrong and help me get it taken care of. I'm over being in pain already, because I allowed someone to drive me around that I intuitively knew I should not have been let drive, you know. And it is kind of, you know, my own responsibility. I'm in this shape because I didn't trust my own judgment. I allowed someone to charm me and make me believe different than what I already knew. But I need this found. I need it found. And I don't know what else to do. Like, I don't want to give up again. I mean, I gave up. That didn't get me anywhere. Like, I'm not a person that gives up, you know. I'm a person that's strong and is determined, and, you know, will rake and claw my way through, no matter what I gotta do. You know, I'll always climb back out, you know. But I'm lost right now. I don't know what to do. I mean, I've got my faith, but I just feel like I need more people out there praying and helping. So, I don't know. I know sometimes when I lay down, the pain goes up underneath my rib. I don't know what it is. I don't have a gallbladder. My gallbladder was taken. I don't have my appendix, so I know it's neither of those things. So, I mean, maybe you all have some suggestions or whatever, but all I'm really asking for is prayer. Just prayer. Prayer for it to be found, and then to figure it out. You know, prayer for healing. So, I've been as patient. I don't feel like I have much patience left. I mean, it's not gonna do me no good to get impatient, because it's not gonna change anything. But I don't know. I just want to be healthy, and I want to live a normal life, whatever normal of a life as I can, if there's even such a thing. But because I'm not normal, but I mean, I'm just reaching out, and I don't do that much. But you know, I give so much of my energy and my time to people, and my love, and you know, I don't receive, you know. I don't open myself up to receive much. I'm so used to doing it on my own, you know. But you know, comes a time when we need to collaborate with other people. There comes a time when we need to open ourselves up, you know, to receive help as well. And a time when we have to realize that we aren't meant to keep doing it all by ourselves, you know. We need to open up too. We need to accept help. So this is me opening up and accepting help, you know, ideas, whatever, you know. Anyway, enough about me. you know. I think I might pull some messages for all signs. Oh, I forgot to put that card away. The wisdom, the knowledge you've gained. Just hoping there's some really good doctors up here that can see things that others didn't. Can think of something that someone else didn't think of. I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to the reading, guys. Clear old energy, bring in new energy, please. Clear old energy, bring in new energy, please. Clear old energy, bring in new energy, please. 2 more. Clear old energy, bring in new energy, please. That's 1 and 2. Okay, guys. What do you want to tell Aries? Give Aries some messages. What do you want to tell Aries? Okay. Okay. Aries, you're being told 555. So there's a change coming. And it's divinely guided. You know, whether you're going to like it or you're not going to like it, there's something that's got to change, something that's going to change. This can be chaos and conflict, you know, drama, gossip. Something's got to shift. You also look up the angel number meaning for 555. Because divine is doing it, it could come out of nowhere too. So keep that in mind. Something about 2 weeks from now. Now I know, you know, 2 weeks from now will be a week out of Mercury retrograde itself. Will still be in post shadow, but it will be going forward back in the planets that it backtracked in. So something's going to happen 2 weeks from now. Leo, the lion, so could be something that shifted in Leo's season that's still completing. Can also be, you know, you have the strength. Divine is telling you you have the strength. You can tame this inner beast. You can tame this lion. You have everything you need, you know, to tame it. You have the strength to move forward, to push forward in something. And if you do have a tower moment, they're telling you that if it's something that takes you to your knees, you have the strength to get back up and push forward. Independently owned. So either you or this other person is independently owned and operates, or you know, you've grown your independence, they've grown their independence. Something about their ex. So there's something to do with their ex. Their ex is involved in some way, or, you know, your ex, but I see it as their ex. You know, their ex, and it could, I don't know, like, in the end, tower moments and change, you know, they're for your best interest. So whether it be something that is shocking, that takes you to your knees because it's something painful, or whether it be something that takes you to your knees that surprises you in a good way, either way, this tower is, it's meant. It's meant. It's for your best benefit, you know? And I know sometimes it doesn't feel like that, but it's for your good. It's for your higher meaning. Spring. So this is springtime, you know. So it, you know, something's changing. Something's changing this spring. You've gained a lot of wisdom, you know, by now. You have the owl. Gained a lot of wisdom up until this point. There's something, you know, that's growing, that's blossoming, you know, could represent to enjoy life, you know. Don't smell the flowers. Don't be in a rush to rush forward. Take a pause. Smell the flowers. Look at what you've grown. Look at what you've come from. Look how much you've grown, you know. Reflection back, you know. Who were you last spring? You know, how much have you changed since last spring to this spring? How much knowledge have you gained? How much wisdom? You know, with the owl. Owl seeing, you know, sees everything. So, that's what they're telling you, Aries. There's going to be a change you can't do anything about. Maybe, you know, maybe last spring you weren't independently owned and operated. Maybe this spring you are. It's going to resonate with, you know, whoever it's meant to resonate with. And you're going to understand it on a deeper level than I do. I'm just a reader. And, you know, don't take this reading and make any drastic changes with your life because of a reading, you know. But, funny. Taurus, you're coming out, shining in your own sign, Taurus. So, Taurus, what do you want to tell Taurus? What messages do you want to give Taurus? What messages do you want to give Taurus? What messages do you want to give Taurus? One more. All right. So Taurus, 333, you know, collaboration, teamwork, working together, getting into your creativity, co-creating with spirit. Oh, my heating pad went off. Also look up the angel number, you know, angel meaning, angel number 333, see what the meaning of it is. I heard can be third party. Doesn't have to be, but can be. Only you know how that applies to you. They have serious regrets for hurting you. So somebody around you, Taurus, has serious regrets for hurting you. You know. They're thinking back on this. They may or may not tell you. Give me 1 second. I went too far, I think, and pulled I had to put a hair tie around it to keep it on. It's one of those you gotta hold down. Anyway, look, that's twice, Taurus. You're coming out strong, and you're in reading. So, you know, the bull, what's the bull about? What's that about? It's about holding back when you feel you need to, being stubborn, not wanting to move, you know, and you coming out in your own sign. I say you're pretty tapped in with your own energy. You're in your own energy. You're holding back because spirits told you to hold back. But, you know, the bull also rushes forward when it's time, you know, and when the bull rushes forward, you know, anything in its way is going to get plowed over. So, you know, they're telling you you're very aligned, you're very in tune, you know. Can be something, you know, that's happened during Taurus season too, you know. So, some changes that you're going through. Maybe some teamwork, some collaboration, some other people that's coming in during Taurus season too. Could be somebody coming back because they have serious regrets for hurting you. They're telling you to hang up the gloves, hang up the fighting, you know, the competition. Don't compete. Don't get in the middle of competition. Stay out of it. It's not a time to fight. Telling you don't know your value. So this may have been a problem before, you know, maybe there was a lot of competition. Maybe there was a third party that was competing over you, you know. And it's time to hang that up. It's time to let go of the competition. It's time to co-create with spirit. Learn what you needed to learn from the situation. And it doesn't mean, you know, maybe you learned your own value in this whole thing. You didn't know your value, and you're learning it. And you are choosing to hang up the boxing gloves and not to compete and not to get in the middle of the battle and the drama and the anger and the fighting and all of that. Look, can't make it up. You're the phoenix rising. You're rising from the ashes. You've been taken down, you know, or something's taken you down. Maybe your own thoughts. But you're rising back up out of the ashes, and you're going to shine. You're going to be successful. You're being reborn. You're letting go of old value systems, old beliefs, old patterns, you know, old thought patterns, old wounds, people from the past. You're moving forward and you're taking action. New love entering your life. So, I mean, this can be a person, a new person entering your life that you need to open your heart back up for, even though you've been through this battle, you know. Even though you've been through a battle that took you to your knees and made you be reborn, you're going to have to open your heart up because there is new love coming in. And this can be a partner, this can be a person, this could also be new love for something that you used to do from before. You're reigniting it. You're bringing it back from the ashes. You're redoing it. You're revising it. It could be both. You know, it could be a career. It could be also a person. Look, drama queen. Told you. The drama. You need to hang up the drama. You need to stay out of the middle of the drama. You need to not react to the drama. Six months. So in 6 months, you're going to look back and something's going to be changed. You know, 6 months could be something else for you too. Maybe this has been going on for 6 months. You know, I don't know. Maybe a relationship lasted 6 months. Maybe new love is going to come in 6 months. I don't know. Just remember your value. You'll figure out what 6 months is. Maybe in 6 months, come back and let me know what's happened, you know. But you're coming out strong, so I feel like you're getting aligned with yourself, with your energy. I give up. It just popped again. It's too far for it to be pulled. And I don't want to put too much on this other wall. So, we'll just go without it. Hello? Hello? We back? Hello? Said I lost internet connection. We back? I think we're back. I apologize for that, guys. That was my my stepdad. He's just getting off work. He's used to me being up all night and not doing anything, so. Where were we? Gemini. What do you want to tell Gemini? 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 Messages for Gemini, please. Fall or flip. Thank you. Thank you. Whoa. Holy cow. Okay, Gemini. Alright. An invitation is coming. So there's some kind of invitation that's going to come in. And you may not want to go to it. You know, you may you may feel like you want to stay in. You don't want to go. Divine is telling you to go, though. Divine's telling you you need to go. There is something about their ex. So somebody you were dealing with, something happened with their ex. And right underneath of that is rejection is God's protection. So whatever happened, Divine is telling you you were being protected. This was only lust. This wasn't anything, you know, that was anything, you know, long term. God protected you from that for a reason. And it may not feel like that, but and this could play out in any of your relationship, I guess, you know. Lust of money. Could be lust of money. So maybe you rejected them or they rejected you. Divine is telling you that this was meant to happen this way. It was meant to happen this way. There's an invitation coming that you need to go to. You need to pull yourself off the couch, out of the bed, you know, and go. There is an emotional outburst ahead. So be prepared for that. Try to keep yourself balanced and grounded. You know, don't participate in it. You know, listen to what they're saying, but don't let it trigger you. Don't let it, you know, get you bent out of shape. There is something to do with an older woman, too. So, there may be an older woman that plays a part in this. There There may be an older woman that was their ex. You may have been dealing with an older woman, or there may be an invitation coming from an older woman. You'll know how this plays out in your life. There is going to be some kind of emotional outburst. Look, you have secret admirers. Somebody is admiring you from afar. They're not showing themselves, you know, but they are admiring you. And they have a gift. So maybe there's someone that's admiring you, that's wanting to give you a gift, bring you a gift, send you a gift. Maybe they want to send you a gift anonymously, you know. Maybe they see that you are the gift. You are a gift to others. Change in a living situation. So something about your living situation is going to change. Now this can be, doesn't have to be as drastic as you're moving. You know, somebody could be moving in, moving out. You could get in a new relationship, end up moving in together. The change could be more money. You're making more money, or you're making less money, you know. Just any kind of, anything that affects your living situation. You could be moving. Something is never going to happen. So there's something that you're wanting to happen, but Divine is saying this is a rejection for a reason. It's never going to happen. And it might have something to do with a Capricorn. Or, you know, something that happened in Capricorn season. Or, I don't know. You know, you have the goat. The goat gets up the mountain no matter what. You know, maybe you're climbing a mountain and you've got a lot of obstacles on you, and you got a lot of burdens, and you just want to let them down, you know. But the goat is the one to do it. Capricorn is the one to do it. They're going to push forward. They're going to make it up that mountain. They're going to make it through those obstacles, you know. Capricorns are the hard workers of the zodiac, you know. They love their family and their home. They want to bring in stability, security, you know, for those that they love. The problem is sometimes Capricorn gets so interested in their work that they don't nurture what is around them with their heart. And they have a big heart. So Gemini, maybe you're attached to a Capricorn, or maybe you have a Capricorn in your chart. Oh, wow. Online dating. So maybe you're online dating, or they're telling you to get out there and go online dating. Maybe this is just messages and stuff coming, you know, from someone online, social, you know, some kind of social media. You do have Messenger here. Somebody's bringing message forward, or you're, you know, wanting to be the messenger for something. There's something coming. And it could be what causes this change in a living situation too. Something unexpected that a messenger brings in on social media, or email, or phone call, or something like that. But if you are getting out and you are online dating, just be very careful, okay? Be very careful, because I mean, there's good people out there, but there's also, you know, people out there taking advantage of you. There's some really unique, different kind of people out there. So it's whatever you're into, you know, but just be careful. But you do have somebody watching you. Somebody's a secret admirer. Somebody's admiring you. They have a mask on, so I mean, I'd take that as you didn't know, but you know now. Cancer. What do you want to tell Cancer? What do you want to tell Cancer? Oh, Lord. Cancer, you have an emergency. Something's going to be an emergency, Cancer. 911. Something may involve the law. It's not going to be for all of you, so don't freak out. You also have a 9 and 2 1s, so, you know, 9s are about coming to a completion, starting to get to a completion. 11, you know, 11's divine. 1 and 1 is balance, you know, having balance over the situation. 9 plus, you know, 1 plus 1 is 11. So it's divinely guided. Could be an emergency around you, or you feel like there's an emergency around you. Might be an emergency that you stop something, or that you get started with something. We need more than that, but you have to pay attention to your dreams. So your dreams are telling you something. Pay attention to what you're dreaming about. Also, this is pay attention to your dreams in life. What do you want in life? What are you going after? You know, go after your dreams. It's an emergency that you go after your dreams. You don't let anything hold you back from that. It's also an emergency that you pay attention to your dreams. So, and Cancer, you're very intuitive sign. You're water sign. You know, you were very tapped into emotions. So if you are dreaming about something, really, really, really pay attention to it. If it's coming out in your dreams when you're sleeping, but go after your dreams. You know, take action. If you don't take action, you may miss an opportunity. That may be what the emergency is about. If you don't go after them, you may miss an opportunity that is there. You may not see it because you're holding yourself back, or you're allowing other things outside of you to hold you back, you know, paying attention to things, you know, putting more focus on things where you need to be putting more focus on your dreams and what you want in life. And anything or anyone around you that loves you will understand if you need to put more focus on your dreams. Give me some more for Cancer. Give me some more for Cancer. The Cancer didn't get that many. Give me some more for Cancer. Okay. All right. Money is more important than love. So, you know, someone around you, money's more important than love. They're going after their finances, going after their career. Or this is what Divine is telling you. You need to focus on your stability. You need to focus on your foundation. You need to focus on your dreams. You need to focus on your money. Or this could be someone around you that is all about the money and less about the love right now. All about the stability. Autumn. So something may have happened in the autumn time. Also, you know, there's a harvest here. So, autumn, you know, you're also reaping a harvest. There's a harvest of something that you planted in the past. Some kind of seed that you planted in the past that's coming to fruition. You know? Something's going to be fruitful. That's what I heard. Libra. So Libra is about balance. It's about justice. It's about fairness. It's about harmony. It's about equal give and take. Could also be a Libra in your space, or you have Libra in your chart. Could be a Libra around you that's more focused on their money than focused on anything else. Younger man. battery's getting low. Younger man. So somewhere along the line, there's a younger man. Whether there's a younger man you're attached to, a younger man in your past, a younger man coming in. Maybe this younger man is more into his money than he is his love, more into his stability. Therefore, they're telling you to follow your dreams instead. You deserve equal give and take. You deserve balance. You deserve, you know, justice, harmony. Let me plug this in. Okay. Alright, it's charging. Okay. Planning a move. So, maybe someone's planning a move. And it can be an actual move, home location, relocation, or whatever, move that way. It can also be planning a move to move forward in something, in your dreams, in your goals, in your foundation, taking action on something. Someone around you could be planning a move. Someone around you may be taking action towards something, maybe even toward you, you know. Could be this younger man planning on making a move toward you, planning a move toward you. Oh, somebody around you is a liar. So be very careful, because somebody around you is lying to you. Somebody around you tells, you know, tall tales. See, Pinocchio's nose is growing. It's Pinocchio in the nose. Somebody's telling you tall tales. So be very careful, Cancer. Your soulmate is not who you think it is. Oh, wow. So, Cancer, they're telling you there's a person that you're thinking about, and you're thinking they're your soulmate, but they're really not. They're really not your soulmate. And this reading, I just realized, kind of hits home for me, too. Which is kind of crazy, but yeah, I've gotten some confirmations off of this myself, because I'm dealing with a Cancer. But anyway, this isn't about me. This is about you. Sometimes messages will come through for me when I'm reading for the collective. But be very careful. Be very careful, because there is a liar around you. Someone is lying to you. And maybe that's the emergency that you need to see. It's very important that you see that someone is lying to you. Someone's not telling you the truth. Could make a decision on something that you shouldn't make a decision on, because someone's lying. Leo. What do you want to tell Leo? 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 Block them is facing up. Leo, there's someone you need to block, or someone you have blocked. Divine is telling you, if you've blocked them, leave them blocked. If you have not, then they're telling you to block them. And yes, they have serious regrets for hurting you, but you still need to block them. Thank you. See, that's the 2 that was facing up. They do have serious regrets for hurting you, but they're also, I feel like they're not going to stop. Like, they're not going to stop. You need to block them. You need to block them and move forward with your life. They're not healthy for you. And why do they have serious regrets for hurting you? Is it because you've called them out on something? You've caught something? So are they really seriously regretful, or are they regretful because they got caught, is what I'm hearing. So you need to block them. You have 666. So I know a lot of people see this as a devil number. I do not. You can, to me, this is when the veil is the thinnest. You know, your intuition, the veil is the thinnest between your ancestors and the angels and divine. You can intuitively feel things. Dreams are even more powerful during this time. This is about, you know, moving on, moving forward, success, you know, over battles, and sometimes illusions, looking back on the past, you know, reminiscing, which is perfect for Mercury retrograde, and equal give and take, you know. So, but I mean, look up the number, angel meaning of number 666. There's things you need to let go of, I feel like, you know, toxic habits and stuff that you need to let go of. And look, we have good and bad in everything. Everything. So, you know, if you're of the light and you're doing the right thing, and you're being honest, and you're in your integrity, and you're being authentic, you know, 666 is a message from your angels, you know. You got to move forward on something, you know. But if you're coming from, you know, the darker devil energy, then the veil is also thinner, you know, for them. So it's however you take it. But I'm void of fear of this number, you know. So look up the angel meaning and see what it means for you. Saying pay attention to your dreams. See, I told you the veil is thinner. Your dreams are more vivid. Also, you could be connected to a Cancer in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you guys are dreaming about each other or something. Maybe there's something you got to go back and heal with a Cancer. But also pay attention to your dreams. Like, what are your dreams telling you? Also, what dreams do you have in life? You know, you're supposed to go forward with your dreams. Take action. Move forward. Move forward. Your dreams. See, the 6s are going this way. Move forward. Your prayers have been heard. So they're telling you, you know, like I said, the veil is very thin. Your prayers have been heard. They're telling you to move forward on your dreams. You take a step forward and they'll take a step for you. They know what you want. You know, they listen to you. They're mixing the cups in the background. Move forward toward your dreams and trust that they have you. 111. New beginnings. You know, that's new beginnings. Building new foundation. You're only missing 1 and you have a whole new foundation. You know, you've already got 3 planet. Look up the angel number 111. It's also 3 1s. So, you know, collaborating with spirit, co-creating with spirit, creativity, you know, co-creating with other people, collaborating with other people. Maybe other people, you need other people to help you. Ask for help if you need it. Ask the divine for help too, but you have to ask because divine cannot interfere with your free will. So you have to ask. Blank slate. Sometimes this can be blockage, but you know, I feel like there are some things that you need to let go of, you know, block. You know, this can represent also blocking them, you know. Can have some blocks, some wounds that you need to work on. But this is also divine telling you, you have a clean slate. It's blank. You can put on it whatever you want. You can create whatever life you want. You know? Turn it sideways. Shift things. Go crazy. You know? Do things people don't expect you to do. You know? Take a risk. Paint it whatever you want. This is your life. You make it what you want. Hurricane season ahead. So, this may be why you need to block somebody. Because if you don't block them, there's going to be a fight. Something's going to happen. Even if you don't block them, something's going to shift. Hurricanes come in and they tear things down, and you got to rebuild them. They destroy things, you know. So, if something's getting destroyed, trust and believe that divine is doing it. They're moving the cups in the background. They're making it happen. Because it's not what's best for you. It's not what you really want. It's not what you're really dreaming of. It's not what you really have asked them for. And you ask them with your energy, not just your words. You ask them with your energy. Divine knows what you truly want deep down inside, even if you don't. So, something's being cleared away. You're the phoenix rising from the ashes, being this, can't remember which one, but you've been taken to your knees. Something has taken you to your knees. Maybe this hurricane that's come in and tore everything apart has taken you to your knees. You didn't expect it, but because of it, you know, you're rising again from the ashes, being reborn. They're telling you that you have the strength. You have the strength to be reborn. Hey girl, how are you? Go back before all this at the end of my reading and watch. I kind of talk to people about something that I'm going through. So if you're interested, you know, you don't have to. But, oh, I bet you are tired. I bet you are tired. Is it raining where you're at? Pouring down rain here. It's been raining for days. I love the sound though. I don't like driving in it, but I had to. Okay, Virgo. What do you want to tell Virgo? It's not at the beginning. It's after the what's holding them back reading. I decided not to do it at the beginning because a lot of people miss the beginning. Oh, it's pouring rain here. Virgo. Virgo. It's messing with my connection too. It's cut my connection out a couple of times. I have satellite internet and it sucks, but the weather affects it too. Virgo. Virgo. Girl, Gemini has a secret admirer. Virgo. Alright, Virgo. Messenger. So somebody's coming forward with a message, or you're wanting to go forward with a message to someone else. But some kind of messenger is coming in. You're going to find out something or hear something. Someone's going to say something to you. Virgo, you also have a clean slate, so you may be connected to a Leo. I think it was Leo. Pretty sure it was Leo. You have a clean slate. You can paint this however you want it. You know what I mean? You're removing blockages. You're healing wounds. You turn this sideways, you know, and shock everybody and do something different than no one expected you to do. You have the tools and the means to paint your life however you want it. Divine is giving you a clean slate. And this message may start you out with a brand new cycle, a brand new clean slate. You are not being practical. So there's something around you you're not being practical with. You know, you need to take a bird's eye view, step back away from it and take a bird's eye view of it and look at whatever this is you're not being practical about. An older woman. There's something to do with an older woman. I'm not sure, but I think Gemini had this older woman. Maybe an older woman that you're not being practical about. An older woman could be the messenger bringing something in, some kind of message to you. Could be an older woman in this new creative life that you've got going on. This new beginning. Spring. So, spring, that's what we're going through right now, you know. There's you and what was your value system, and what did you learn between last spring and this spring? Who were you a year ago? You know, you've grown. See how these flowers have grown? You've grown a lot, even if you didn't realize you've grown. You're not the same person you were last spring. Also, you know, something that you planted has grown. I feel like that. It's also telling you to stop and smell the flowers. Don't rush so much. You don't got to rush so much, you know. Time is an illusion. Take time to smell the flowers. Could be something shifting this spring for you, or something that has shifted too. Caution. So they're cautioning you about something you're not being practical about. You need to proceed with caution. You need to take your time and go slow. And maybe that's why you know, it's the stop and smell the roses, because maybe there's something you're not supposed to rush forward with. Maybe there's something around you you're not seeing that you need to be very careful and very leery of, very aware of. Wedding vows. Maybe you're rushing into a wedding. You know, maybe they're telling you to stop and smell the roses, take a break, hold on, don't make that decision yet. This can also be something going to a higher level of commitment. This can also be having a vow with yourself, you know, you and yourself, you know, to do something. But they're telling you to be cautious, so don't make any rash decisions right now on anything. 911. Maybe something to do with the law coming in too. There's something that's an emergency. There's a 9 in here too, which also comes to, you know, you're coming to a point of completion. And then I'm drawn to the 11, something that is done by the divine, something that is divinely guided. And also the balance. And 9 plus 1 plus 1 is 11. So I really feel divine on this. But be very cautious, because there's an emergency about something. You need to be cautious. If you're driving, don't speed. You know, be careful. Get your car serviced. Check your car. Make sure everything's working out on your vehicle. You know, they may be cautioning you to look after things and check on things and take a second look and slow down. Libra. So this could be something to do with the justice system too, you know. Libra, you know, that's authority, that's law. It's also, you know, equal give and take, fairness, balance, getting justice over a situation, a harmony. the truth. Children are a factor. So it could be something going on with some kind of court case with has to do with children. And they're telling you not to be hot-headed, not to rush in so quick, you know, be cautious, think, plot, plan, strategize, take your time. Don't make any rash decisions. There is going to be justice over this. It is going to be done, and whatever's fair, whatever's equal, you know, whatever is supposed to be is going to happen. And, I don't know. This is infatuation and obsession. So there's something around you. Either you're infatuated with something or someone, or someone's infatuated with you. I don't know. I just keep getting, you know, justice. Something's going to be balanced out. The scales are going to be balanced out. This is going to be for, it's going to be done equally. It's going to be what's meant to be. What I keep getting. I don't know, Virgo. You know how that applies to you. Just be careful. Hello, Muskin, Sony. How are you? Libra. Libra. Give me messages for Libra, please. Give me messages for Libra, please. My goodness, Libra. Holy cow. I don't know if they were supposed to come out. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, Libra. You have bad advice from a friend or a family member. So there's someone around you, Libra, that's given you bad advice. And you need to trust yourself. You need to go within. You need to listen to yourself. You need to get in tune with divine. It's time to move on. It's time to move on from something, Libra. And I don't know what that is. You will know what that is. You will intuitively feel what that is. Don't second guess yourself. If you feel like it's time to move on from something, move on from it. Your prayers have been heard. So, something you've been praying about, you know, something your energy's been telling divine that you want. Your prayers have been heard. So, there is a tower moment. If there is something you've got to move on from, know that it is in your best interest. You know, divine's heard your prayers. That's not really what you want. You may think that it is, but it isn't. They know energetically what you want and what you need. They really miss you a lot. So there's someone around you that really, really misses you a lot. It doesn't mean you need to take them back, but, you know, they really miss you a lot. Thank you, S. Tony. 111. So I see 111 is co-creating with spirit, co-creating with other people, collaborating with other people. But threes, you know, creativity, getting back into your passions, your creativity. But ones are also beginnings, new beginnings. So look up the angel number 111. A lot of people are getting this card, spring. So spring, look back at last spring. Who were you last spring? What's changed with you last spring? You've done a lot of changing. I can guarantee you've evolved from something. You've grown. See how these flowers are grown? But, you know, it's also something that you've planted has blossomed. You know, something's grown up. Some seed that you planted in the past has grown. And it's ready to be harvested. Also, you know, stop and smell the flowers. Don't rush into things. Don't rush forward so quick. Stop and enjoy life, you know. Smell the flowers. Take your time. Time is an illusion. Online dating. So, you know, you could be getting online and dating, or this could be, you know, some kind of messages or something coming from some kind of social app or something. You're messaging somebody or somebody's messaging you. This could be email. It could be phone calls. It could be anything like that. They could be recommending you get online and date. But if you get online and date, be very careful when you're online, because there are some very unique people. I'm going to put it that way. There's some very unique people on there. And if you don't match up with what, you know, they are, and you've got to be careful, because there's stalkers on there. And, you know, you really got to pay attention if you're going online. Something to do with a younger woman. So there's a younger woman that, you know, you got the bad advice from. Or a younger woman you're meant to move on from. Or, you know, a younger woman coming in, you know, that's going to bring you some kind of message you're going to be working with. Could it just be a younger woman and family or friends that misses you? You know, I mean, it doesn't have to be anything really dramatic. You could be the younger woman. Shared values. So that's what Divine's trying to do. Divine's trying to bring someone in you have shared values with. Could be this younger woman. Could be somebody from your past that's a younger woman that really misses you a lot, that wants to work with you, that wants to co-create with you, you know, collaborate with you. This is going to be different for everyone. If they're saying you're going to have shared values with this younger woman. You're going to meet them on some kind of social app, maybe. Bad timing. So right now is not the right time. So that's what I'm saying. Stop. Slow down. Smell the flowers. You know, enjoy the scenery. Take in your surroundings. Something's bad timing. And it could just be Mercury retrograde. You know, it's just not the right time. Mercury goes completely out of retrograde on May 31st, you know. And where it starts, you know, moving forward back through the signs that it backtracked in. So, which is post-shadow. You have a skilled player around you, Libra, so be very careful. Somebody's planning, plotting, strategizing something around you. And it's saying somebody doesn't want responsibility. So maybe it's this skilled player around you doesn't want responsibility. They're just planning and plotting things. So be very, very, very careful. And that's the skilled player, you know. Look, I'm going to show you this, where I put this. Skilled player. Below the online dating. Somebody maybe you met on a social app that doesn't, you know, they're saying it's time to move on from. So maybe there's a skilled player you've met online, or you've met on some kind of social app that they're telling you to move away from. Bad advice. Bad advice, spring, and doesn't want responsibility. So someone's giving you bad advice. They don't want responsibility. Spring forward. You know, I'm hearing that too. Spring forward. I didn't get that in anybody else's reading, the spring forward, but I'm getting it in yours. Cancer. So Libra, you could have a Cancer around you. You could have Cancer in your sign. You could be dealing with a Cancer sign. Cancer also, it's the crab. They go within their shell. You know what I mean? Cancers have that protective shell around them, but inside they're mushy, gooey, soft, you know. But you got to watch out because they will pinch you. They will get those claws around you and they will pinch you and you will get stuck. So, Cancer, also, the crab, sidesteps things. They don't come straight at it. You know what I'm saying? So be careful because that may be the plan. That may be the plot. They're sidestepping things. They're not telling you the truth. They're lying to you about something. They're sidestepping your questions. They're not answering them straight on. They're giving you half-truths, so be very careful, Cancer. Planning a move. Somebody's planning a move. Now, this could be the skilled player planning a move toward you. You know, so, you know, like I said, be careful. This could be you planning a move. It could be an actual relocation. It could be you needing to plan a move forward with your life, you know. So, whatever doesn't work out, whatever, look, and you could be, because I was drawn back to this. You know, your prayers have been heard. Younger woman and Cancer. You could be the Cancer, and Divine is telling you your prayers have been heard. You could have Cancer in your chart. You could be attached to a Cancer. But, you know, just be very careful with what you do. Look forward. Always look forward. Oh, yeah? And then you have 888. So I see that as manifestation. You're manifesting something. So keep your thoughts positive. Keep them completely positive, you know. Because you can manifest your negative thoughts too. But I also see this as cycles. Maybe you're ending a cycle, you know. Cycles you've been repeating and repeating and repeating. Also look up the angel number meaning of 888. So, a lot of messages for you, Cancer. Or Libra. You must be dealing with a Cancer because I keep calling you Cancer. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I have Cancers and Scorpios in my family, and Cancer and Scorpio sometimes can really butt heads. Sometimes Scorpios can lead Cancers down a path that Cancers weren't expecting too. Thank you guys for the likes. I have 2 likes up here. I appreciate it, guys. Helps my algorithm. I have 2 twin daughters that are a Cancer and a son that is a Cancer. So I'm very familiar with Cancer. And my mother was a Cancer. So I'm very familiar with Cancer. I have a niece / daughter-in-law that is a Scorpio. My dad was a Scorpio, although I didn't grow up with him, but my real dad was a Scorpio. Scorpios are the detectives. Cancer likes to hermit. They like their space. They like the comforts of their space. Oh, yeah. That's a lot of emotion going on, Cancer and Scorpio, all water. I'll have to look that song up. I'll probably know it when I listen to it. I'm not good at remembering, you know, who sings what. Yeah, a lot of Scorpios are. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. What do you want to tell Scorpio? What messages do you have for Scorpio? Scorpio is also the first one that I felt the need to, thank you, I felt the need to shuffle for. What do you want to tell Scorpio? Thought something flipped, but I guess not. No. Scorpio, what messages do you have for Scorpio? Uh-huh. Oh, Scorpio. Speaking of Cancer and Scorpio, twin flame. That's Tony. Scorpio got Cancer. What do you want to tell Scorpio? Holy cow. I'm just trying to... Whoa! Somebody doesn't want commitment, and they're running. Shit. Yep. Oh, that's interesting. Pretty sure Gemini got that. This is only lust thing. All right. I think we got it. Let me make sure there isn't any more flips because these cards were going wild on Scorpio. Divine's really speaking to you, Scorpio. Yep, I think that's it. All right, so Scorpio, somebody around you doesn't want commitment, and they're running, or you're running. I don't know. Somebody's running, because that card tried to fly away. You have bad advice from a friend or a family member. So Cancer got this too. So you very well may be. You know, there's that Cancer. So go back and look at Cancer's messages because it may have a lot to do with you. Because they also got bad advice from a friend or a family member. Cancers, you know, all gushy, mushy, lovable inside. They won't show that. They have that shell going on. They also like to go within, you know, hermit. Cancers love their home. They love things. They love feeling comfortable. They don't like change. They like, you know, they like to stay in the comforts of their own space. They also need space. So, but Cancers also will pinch you. I mean, they got those claws, and they can put a hurting on you if you're not careful. Cancers also sidestep. You know, the crab sidesteps things. So there's somebody around you that doesn't want commitment that may be sidestepping this question, may not be giving you full truths. Maybe sidestepping what you're asking. So be very careful. Messenger. So there's a messenger, you know, around you or coming in, or you're going to get some kind of message, or messages are going to pick up, you know, or you're the messenger for somebody else, but there's messages. Oh yeah, you got the crab with the pinchers and the Scorpio with the stinger. So I mean, this may not be very good. May not be very good at all. You do have a blank slate, so a couple of the signs have gotten this, you know. You've done the work that you needed to do. Divine, you know, is letting you out of this. You've healed what you've needed to heal. You've gone in and done it. You've cleared your karma. Like, your karma's clear. You have a blank slate. Get out there. Do something crazy, you know. Shift it sideways. Do something crazy. Paint your new world. You have a new world in front of you. It's up to you. Whatever you want. However you want it to be. Doesn't matter what other people think. This is your world, not theirs. You have an opportunity in the palm of your hand. So there's something Divine's giving you. Something they're giving you. So there's some kind of opportunity. You need to see it. And it's going to be stable and long-term, you know, with the Pentacle. It's grounded, stable, long-term, successful. You don't know your value. So, Scorpio, they're telling you don't know your value, or you haven't in the past. Or this is what you're learning. You're learning your value. You're learning to stand up for yourself and you know, or maybe this messenger is going to bring something in that's going to show you that you didn't know your value. There was something around you that was fishy. Very fishy. Scorpios, crabs, you know, fish in the sea, fishy, sidestepping. That's what I'm getting. Increase in money. So you have an increase in money coming in. So that's a good thing, you know. Something's going to bring you an increase in money. Something around you is only lust, so maybe they're lusting after you in lust, you know, love-wise, or maybe they're lusting after your money, lusting after your knowledge, so just be careful because something is only lust. And be careful not to fall into this energy yourself. Don't lust after anything. You also are getting 888. So you're ending cycles. Like I said, you know, Divine's giving you a clean slate, and it's coming right under the slate. You're ending cycles. Repeated cycles, repeated behavior patterns, repeated thoughts, repeated situations. You're ending that. You're getting a clean slate. It's also about manifesting. So keep your thoughts positive because you can manifest the negative. This new clean slate, you can manifest a bunch of negative shit. So keep your thoughts positive so you manifest positive. There was a missed opportunity, or you feel like there was a missed opportunity. Trust me, it'll come back around. If it's meant for you, it'll come back around. If it was missed, there may be a reason it needed to be missed, you know. Or if you don't watch, you may miss an opportunity. It could be this opportunity that's in the palm of your hand. So, whatever you're feeling, you need to go for it. Act now, think later. Like I said, go for it. Go for it before you miss this opportunity. Go for it. Sagittarius. So you may have Sagittarius in your chart. Something may have happened in Sagittarius season. Something may happen in Sagittarius season. You may be connected to a Sagittarius. Sagittarius has the bow, you know. Sagittarius shoots that arrow directly to where it wants to go, you know. It sets its mark and it shoots and it hits its mark, you know. So Sagittarius, also arrows of love, fire, passion, you know, quick movement. So it could be some quick movement, fire and passion too. Get into your passions. Aries. Boy, we got a lot of fire in this. Oh, my. Aries. So, something to do with an Aries. Or maybe Aries season. Maybe something shifted for you in Aries season. Maybe you started on a new journey or a new trail in Aries season. They're telling you to push forward, you know. See, the ram, you know. Those horns are strong. They can push through anything that they want to push through. Aries is also an emperor. So you may have an emperor coming in. I don't know. You know, you'll know how this resonates with you. Yeah, very, very steamy. Fire and water. Cancer. Sagittarius. Scorpio, a lot of fire, a lot of water. Be very careful with that though, because it can create steam. It can also create an explosion, you know. So, could be, you know, tempers flare up. So be very, very careful. Water can also put fire out, so, you know, be careful. Don't allow your fire to be put out. Stay in your fire. Push forward. Take action. You're strong. Younger man. There may be a younger man around you, and this younger man may be maybe sparking some fire in you, maybe sparking some anger in you, doesn't want commitment. Could be platonic, could be family, could be a lover, could, you know, something to do with a younger man that doesn't want, you know, possibly doesn't want responsibility. So, but there could be a younger man that brings you an increase in finances too. So don't count them all out. 6 months. Somebody else got this. I can't remember who, but somebody else got this. Yeah, come on, baby. Light my fire. I remember that one. Yeah. Yeah, so the ram has an extra meaning for you then. You need to look that up. Look up the spiritual meaning of a ram. And all of you, look up the spiritual meaning of a crab. Look up the spiritual meaning of a ram. Look up the spiritual meaning of Sagittarius, the bow, the arrow. Something's going on. You know, something either lasted 6 months, something you started 6 months ago is coming to fruition, or maybe something's going to happen in 6 months. Only you are going to know what this means to you. Pay attention to your dreams. So, you know, Divine is telling you, you know, whatever you're dreaming about, whatever you want to do in life, you know, create it. Pay attention to your dreams. Create it. Act now. Think later. Go ahead and do this, you know. Do it. Also, pay attention to the dreams you're having while you're sleeping. Your dreams may be very, very raw, very real. They may be, you know, very potent right now. There's someone around you that is saying just give them a chance. So don't hold yourself back. Don't block your heart. Open your heart up. There's someone around you that Divine is telling you to give a chance to. And it could be this missed opportunity that you feel that you've had. Because, you know, you have that in line. Missed opportunity. Act now. Think later. Give them a chance. So Divine believes that there is something out here that has potential, that you can fix, that you can work on, that can come back together. You just got to give them a chance, and you both have got to be open to each other. You know what I mean? You both have got to be completely open with each other. Tell each other exactly what you're thinking. Lay everything out on the table and see if this can go somewhere. Now, this is Mercury retrograde, so be very careful with that, you know. But it can be fixed. It can be worked on, but only if both of you are willing to come at it openly, completely open, vulnerable, all your cards on the table, nothing but the truth. So, are you really? That's interesting. Maybe they're telling you to give this Sag a chance. And think positive. You're manifesting. If you think negative about it, you're going to create negative. Maybe you don't feel like they want commitment. Maybe you're wrong. Maybe that's why you got to put your cards on the table. Maybe they've been sidestepping, or you've been sidestepping. You know? Maybe you're going to get a message that's going to shock the shit out of you. Or you're going to send a message that's going to shock the shit out of somebody else. I don't know. You know, take a chance, because, you know, you don't want to feel like you missed an opportunity. You take a chance. What's the worst that can happen? You get denied. I mean, what? We've had that in our life. And if it gets denied, then you know that rejection's God's protection. So, but never gonna know. I know, and I don't mean to be bringing me up in this, but I know there was a boy that I really liked in 4th and 5th grade, and I never told him. Like, I never told him. And he always had my back. Like, I was always bullied, and he always had my back, you know, and he was popular. And he hung out with the popular kids, but he always took up for me. And I really, really, really liked this boy, but I never told him. Like, I never told him. But do you know, to this day, I remember his phone number? All the way from 4th grade, I remember his phone number. And when I turned, I think it was 19, I actually called him up one day, and I told him that I had had a major crush on him when we were younger, and he didn't even know it. He had no clue. Of course, you know, he became an alcoholic, and, you know, the story goes on and on. But it doesn't matter. You don't want to feel like you've missed an opportunity because you didn't take a chance. Better to take the chance and find out than to wander for the rest of your life. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I've been thinking a lot about him here lately, too, which is kind of weird. I haven't thought about him in years, but I don't know. It's coming to mind for a reason, I guess. I don't know. And he still lived in the same home, still had the same phone number. That was crazy. Anyway, let's move on to Sagittarius. Enough about me. I don't know that he became a drunk. I was told he did. So I can't really, allegedly, he became a drunk. Well, there you go. There's that run. There's that running. Don't chase him. Stand your ground. Sit on your throne. Don't chase him. But if he comes back, give him a chance. But don't chase him. You're an empress. You sit in that damn chair and be an empress. But don't block your heart either. And maybe Divine is just telling you maybe it's time to let go of those wounds. Exactly. They don't chase. Nope. Nope. They wait on their emperor. I used to. I'm done with that shit. It got me nothing but heartbreak. Okay, Sagittarius. They wanted me to shuffle for you, too. So, what do you want to tell Sagittarius? What messages do you have for Sag? Whoa! Shit! Explosion! What else? Holy cow! What else? Well, that's why you run. Money is more important than love. Sagittarius, someone around you or you, money's more important than love. So, maybe they're building their stability right now. Thank you. Give me a couple more. A couple more for Sag. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, Sag, you have a past life connection. So, I don't know if you were dealing with a past life connection or you have a past life connection coming in. You also have stiff competition. So, there's competition around you. You're competing for something. Somebody's competing for you. You're in competition with other people. Something to do with a stiff competition. Also telling you you have strong psychic abilities. So you're very in tune. You're very tapped in. Go within yourself. Go within hermit mode, you know. Speak to spirit. Meditate. Take time out to really connect with yourself. Really get grounded. And you will know what to do because you have very strong psychic abilities. My North Node, Sag. Shared values. So there's someone you're wanting shared values with, or there's someone coming in that you're going to have shared values with. Maybe that's why you need to get in tune with yourself so you know when it comes in. Drop the weight. So there's some kind of weight you're carrying, Sagittarius, that you need to drop. Now, this can be a person, this can be a career, this can be anything that feels like it's weighing you down. It can be your own thoughts, your own behaviors, your own patterns. Drop the weight, you know, let it go. Younger woman. So, Sag, you have a younger woman around you, or a younger woman is affecting you in some way. Maybe a younger woman has the strong psychic abilities. I don't know. A younger woman's in competition with you. Maybe you have shared values with a younger woman. However you see this. Maybe this past life is the younger woman. So, or it could be money is more important to this younger woman, or you're the younger woman. I mean, you'll know how this resonates with you. Could be a younger woman coming in. Right? Oh, I don't know how this was. Is this supposed to be in the reverse? No. So it is supposed to come out as 666. Somebody else had this 666. Like I've told them, you know, people see 666 as the devil and bad luck and bad omens, and I don't believe in all of that. It's whatever you believe in. But, you know, I see 666 as the veil is thin between you and divine, you and your ancestors, your passed on loved ones. And if you're of the light, you know, you're going to be, your divine is going to be, you know, God, divine, universe. And, I mean, if you're from the darker side, if that's going to be your divine. I mean, it depends. We all have light and dark in us, you know. It's whatever you think. But don't let this number scare you. This number is about moving forward, moving into success and stability and equal give and take and, you look, shared values, you know. I mean, they've told you. Psychic abilities, you're tapped in, the veil is thin between you and the divine. Your dreams, you're dreaming, you know. Your dreams can be more potent. It's about it's about 666 and you know, getting balanced, getting grounded. And it's, you know, look up the angel number 666. It could be old habits that you need to walk away from, you know, toxic things that you were doing, thought patterns, behavior patterns, any of that. Look at the pattern. There's a pattern, 666. That's a pattern, you know. So maybe you need to walk away from some patterns, maybe negative self-talk, you know. Drop the weight of something. Maybe, you know, you've been carrying others' weight. You've been carrying all of the weight. You've been carrying weight you don't need to carry. Maybe that's what you need to do, you know. Stop that pattern. Opportunity is in the palm of your hand. So you may be connected to a Scorpio. Scorpio got this, you know. Opportunity in the palm of your hand. So divine is bringing you in something stable, something grounded, something long-term. Something that can grow, you know, something that can make it through the test of time. Success, you know. But maybe you've got to drop this weight first. Spring. So a lot of people are getting spring, and it is spring right now, and that could be why. But, you know, spring forward, moving forward, dropping the weight, moving forward, taking this opportunity. You know, something you've planted in the past has grown. You know, there's the growth of it. Something that's ready to harvest. It's ready to be picked. It's ready to move forward on. This is also stop and smell the flowers, you know. Also, look at yourself. Who were you last spring? Because I guarantee you've changed. I guarantee you're not the same person. You probably don't have the same values, the same belief system. You probably don't even believe the same about yourself or others that you used to believe, you know. Something has changed in this year. Something has changed. Pisces. So you may be connected to a Pisces, you know. Pisces have all 12 zodiacs in their sign, you know. Pisces are very in tune. They're very spiritual. They can have addictions, though, you know. Pisces can deal with addictions that hold them back. It's birthing new things, too. Look at these babies. Look at this. You know, I take that as babies. Little baby meeting each other. You know, so it could be Pisces season. Something's changed for you in Pisces season. You could be connected to a Pisces. You could have Pisces in your chart. Pisces, the fish, you know. Maybe you got a fish you want to catch, hook, line, and sinker. I'm hearing salmon swim upstream, so maybe you're swimming against the current. Maybe Divine's telling you to swim against the current. Don't be like everybody else. Be your unique self. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't follow the crowd. You know, go with the flow, but don't follow the crowd. Be your unique self. They will not change ever. So someone around you is never going to change. You can try all you might. You can push. You can drop all the tools and knowledge at their feet. They're not going to pick them up. They're not going to use them. They're going to remain the same. They don't want to do the work. They don't want to change. Money is more important to them. And maybe you have a very, very close soul connection. And you can really feel a strong connection, a real strong pull between you all, but they're not going to change. Besides, I'm connected to it all about his money, and he's psychic, older than me. Okay, so you're the younger woman. Well, I don't know. Maybe Divine's telling him to focus on his money right now. Maybe that's where his opportunity is. But they're not going to change. So, look, you're wise. You've gained the wisdom. You know, you've gained a lot of knowledge. Take a bird's eye view. They're telling you to step back and take a bird's eye view. The owl sees everything from a bird's eye view. Not from down on the 3D, but from higher up. Look at the picture from higher up. There's a bigger piece of the puzzle here. This is only lust. What did I say? They're lusting. They may be lusting after money. You know, you may be lusting after money. They may be lusting after you. You may be lusting after them. This connection could be just lust. Could be a trauma bond that you need to work on. Something that you need to work on. Maybe it's something to do with your childhood. You know, where you were taught lust. You went through something very hard, and this trauma bond is what has brought you two together. And you're supposed to see your value in this, or they're supposed to see their value in this, and learn from that and heal that wound. I mean, that's possible too. It's very possible. He's supposed to go within and work on himself, and maybe they're telling him that the past isn't going to change. Nothing's going to change in the past. They're not going to change. So drop the weight, move on to your future, birth something new. You competition here, competition between more than one. You need someone that you have shared values with, and you're going to feel an intense connection with that person too, because it's past life connection. What you've been dealing with before was past life connection. But money is more important than love. They're already telling me to shuffle Capricorns. You didn't tell me to shuffle much at the beginning. I don't know why. Guess the messages were right there. Karma for your own actions, not karma for somebody else, but karma for your own actions, yes. Capricorn. What messages do you want to give Capricorn? 3, 1, 2. Yeah, I think the one I've been attached to is about the same thing. And 3. Alright, girl. I'll see you later. You have a good night. Love you, girl. Capricorn. What messages do you have for Capricorn? Capricorn. What do you want to tell Capricorn? What messages do you have for Capricorn? What messages do you have for Capricorn? Capricorn. Capricorn. Something's divine. 777. Look up the angel number 777. Sevens are about standing your ground. Standing up for what you believe in. Another one flip. Yes. It's also about liar, cheater, thief, you know. Someone's sneaking away. Maybe you need to sneak away. It's about planting seeds somewhere else, you know, or seeds that you've planted. Options, you know. Something's divine. Something you're being guided toward. Look up the angel number 777. You have an older woman. Something to do with an older woman. Maybe in your past. Maybe in your present. Maybe someone coming in your future. Aries. Something to do with Aries or Aries season. You're connected to an Aries. You have Aries in your chart. Aries are strong. Look up the Ram also. Aries are very strong. You know, they can push anything out of their way that they need to. See these horns? They're very strong. They're, you know, they can withstand heavy pressures and stuff. The Ram itself is very strong. So, very fiery, very passionate. Aries could also be an emperor around you. This older woman could Capricorn. You may be connected to a Sagittarius. They got this. I think Cancer got this. I'm not sure. You can go back and look. So they're more focused on their finances, or they're more focused on you because of your finances or your stability. Money's more important than love. Capricorn. Capricorn. Oh, wow. Capricorn. Also doesn't want responsibility. Now, that was in Sagittarius, too. So, somebody around you doesn't want responsibility because money is more important than love to them right now. Maybe they're going after their career. They're going after their stability. They're going after their finances. Something is bad timing. It's not the right time for something. So maybe they're just not ready right now. They're not ready for responsibilities. It's bad timing. Their feelings are mutual. So they feel the same as what you feel. Could be this older woman that feels the same as you feel, but right now they're more focused on building something up that for their stability, their success, their foundation. I'm getting chilly. What else? What else for Capricorn? What else for Capricorn? I feel like you both feel each other. Like you do. There's a connection there. You do feel each other. The feelings are mutual, but, you know, their focus is somewhere else right now. One more for Capricorn. I'm feeling one more. At least one more. Thank you. Okay. So Capricorn, you got a lot here. You got Pisces, and that was in Sagittarius too. Pretty sure it was Sagittarius, maybe Scorpio, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, Pisces, you know, could be Pisces season. Something started changing. Could be something changing in Pisces season. Could be you have Pisces in your chart. You could be connected to a Pisces. I see the fish's baby, something new, something being birthed, you know. Could have something to do with children. I didn't feel that on the last one, but could be. Salmon swim upstream. I've been hearing that with this card lately, so maybe you need to flow. But then again, maybe you need to not follow the leader. Maybe you need to break out and do something different and shock everyone and shock yourself and do something like that. Hook, line, and sinker. I heard that too. Hook, line, and sinker. So maybe you think you've got something hook, line, and sinker. Or you're wanting to get something hook, line, and sinker. Maybe you're wanting a bigger commitment out of something. Things are mutual, but it is bad timing. You're welcome. Okay, we have an invitation is coming. So Capricorn, you have an invitation coming. Someone's going to bring you in an invitation. No, you're not going to want to go, because usually when this card comes out, we don't want to go, you know. But I think you're being told to go, and I do feel that you're being told to go, you know. Don't resist. I heard don't resist. This is only lust. So whatever you're going through right now, there's a lot of lust going on. Can be lust after finances. Can be lust sexually, you know. Fire, passionate, you know, lust. Could be lustful. Could be, you know, just, I don't know, lusting after money. That's why they don't want responsibility, because right now they're lusting after money. You do have an Aries, so there is some fire. You have fire and water. Fire and water can, you know, cause an explosion. It can, you know, it can cause something to explode. The bubbles can pop. You know, someone's bubbles can pop. Could cause steam, could cause lust, could cause fiery, passionate lust. Water can also put fire out, so you have to be careful. There has to be an equal balance here. Maybe someone doesn't feel balanced here. Someone doesn't feel grounded. Doesn't feel like there's equal give and take. New love entering your life. So you have something new entering your life. That was quick. Maybe it's the fire in here. Maybe I didn't need to turn that on. Maybe I just needed to wait. Oh my goodness. Okay, Phew. Okay. Maybe it's this new love coming in. I don't know. Anyway, you got something new coming in. You have new love coming in. This could be new love of something that you've dropped in the past, something that you've let go of, something that was that bad timing, you know, something you're re-picking up that you left behind. Maybe you're putting something new to it. Maybe it's a career and you're twisting and adjusting things and changing things up, and you're relighting your spark for it, or you know, you're lighting a spark in somebody or something. Bad advice from a friend or family member. So Cancer got this. I think Gemini got this, I believe. I don't know. Go back and watch a couple of the signs, and if you want to know, you're connected to one of those signs from the past that also got this bad advice from a family member or a friend. Tap into yourself. Don't ever listen to anybody else. Listen to yourself. Listen to your own intuitive thoughts. Get grounded. You know, get stable. Meditate. Align your chakras. Take time out. You'll feel it. Capricorn. Maybe the bad advice came from a Capricorn. I don't know. Maybe there was bad advice about a Capricorn. Maybe you know, you have another Capricorn in your chart. Maybe this is telling you as a Capricorn, get aligned. You're coming out as yourself. I mean, coming out in your own reading. Capricorns, also the goats, the sea goats, you know. But the goats can make it up the mountain no matter what. No obstacle can hold them back. And that's a Capricorn, especially when they're going after their money. You know? Especially when a Capricorn's going after their money. Ain't nothing going to stop them. The Capricorns are very loving. And you know, that's the sea. You know, the emotions. Capricorn is a very loving, very kind person. Very tapped into, you know, their emotions. They don't always show it, though. They don't always show their affection to their family. They're so busy trying to create and build something for the family. They don't always spend the time that's needed with the family, with the kids, with the wife, the mother, brothers, sisters. They need to grow their sea legs too. They're very hardworking. Now, an immature Capricorn can be very manipulating and very egotistical, very pushy, very bossy, very wants to control everything. So you have to be careful about that too. And I'm not calling Capricorn. I have Capricorn in my chart, so maybe there's a competition. Maybe there's a competition going on. You know, a third party. All these signs are coming underneath each other. So either you have all these signs in your chart, you're dealing with someone with all these signs in their chart, or this represents more than one person. You are not being practical. So there's something you're not being practical about, Capricorn. Divine is calling you out on it. Maybe you're overthinking, you're overdoing. Maybe you're closing off your heart. You need to open your heart. Maybe there's something you're not seeing. Maybe you've listened to bad advice from a friend or a family member, and you're doing something that You wouldn't do if you listened to yourself. Block them. Huh. There's someone around you you need to block. If you haven't blocked them, you need to block them. If you have blocked them, you need to keep them blocked. This is only lust. They don't want responsibility. That all three of those came in a row. Don't want responsibility. This is only lust. Block them. Enemy disguised as a friend. So you have an enemy around you disguised as a friend, and maybe this is who has given you the bad advice. Somebody that doesn't want something good for you. Somebody that wants to hold you back or cause you to lose something. Taurus. Oh my goodness. There's another one. Taurus. So that's Aries, Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus. If you don't have these in your chart, then you may be dealing with a lot more than one person, or they may be dealing with a lot more than one person. They could just be playing you because this is only lust and they don't want responsibility. They could be playing you, you know. They're only lusting after people. They're getting what they want. You need to block them. Taurus. If a bull takes action, you better get out of its way because you're not going to stop it. It's going to get to its destination. But if a bull doesn't want to move, you're not going to move it either. You know, and if a bull doesn't want responsibility, they're not going to take responsibility either. You know, but, you know, there's good and bad to this. You know, sometimes, you know, if the bull's not moving, if you're not moving, divine's telling you not to move. It's not the right time. Look, we do have bad timing. So maybe it's not the right time to move forward on something right now. But when it is, you know, everybody and everything better get out of your way because they're not going to stop you. Well, spring. Everybody's getting this. Just about all those zodiac signs have got this, and I do feel like it's kind of a you know, the fact that it is springtime. But I also feel like what I'm really feeling the most in this is like spring forward. Who were you? What were your beliefs? What were you doing? What did you learn? Who have you become since last spring? Who were you a year ago? I'll guarantee you'll look back and you won't see the same person this year. And I'm getting a lot of that on this. So I feel like a lot of us have done a lot of work on ourselves. But there's also something that you planted, something that's growing, something that has been growing, something that's blossomed and bloomed. You're about to reap your harvest on. It's also about how much have you grown, you know? Like I said, how much have you grown? Also, you know, stop and smell the roses. Take a break. Be patient. You know, you don't got to rush forward with anything. Time is an illusion of something. Winter. Maybe something changed over the winter for you. Maybe something happened in the winter time. Maybe something's gone cold, you know. Winter also represents the cold, so maybe something in your life has gone cold and stagnant, stale. Maybe something is coming in for you in the winter that you don't see coming. You have been ignoring your gut. So you already know. You already feel it. You intuitively feel it. You know it. You got to get aligned. You need to go within You know, trust yourself. Like I said on this bad advice from a friend or a family member, go within. Figure it out for yourself. Don't listen to anybody else. Don't even listen to me. You know, listen to yourself. Listen to divine. Get in alignment. Meditate. Get your chakras aligned. Go, you know, go by water. Go hug a tree. Go put your feet on the ground. Go. Don't get sick, but I mean, go out in the rain. Let the rain wash over you and cleanse you. You know, take a shower and ask for cleansing. You know, get yourself grounded. You need to get yourself grounded somehow. And you need to tap in because you already know the answer. You've known. You already know it. You will be attending a get-together soon. So, there is going to be some kind of get-together. You know, an invitation that is going to be coming in. And they've already told you that, you know, an invitation is coming in. You're going to be attending a get-together soon. They're telling you to go. So, so many cards there. I'm just going to shuffle them in. Now, Capricorn, too, you may want to go back and look at the Aries, Taurus, the Capricorn, and the Pisces readings, too. They may have, you know, information in them for you, too. Clear this energy. Bring in new energy. Clear this energy. Two more, Aquarius and Pisces. My tea is cold. Alright. Aquarius. What do you want to tell Aquarius? Aquarius. What do you want to tell Aquarius? Oh, Lord. Right out the bat, we're coming out with caution. So be cautious about something. Take your time. Slow down. Something around you is not right. It's not as you see it. You need to be cautious. Aquarius. What messages do you have for Aquarius? What messages do you have for Aquarius? Messages for Aquarius, please. Messages from Aquarius, please. Oh, Lord. Uh. Messages for Aquarius. Aquarius. Mm. Oh Lord, Aquarius. This feels really heavy, and now I know why. Okay, Aquarius. No, let's take all the ones that are down and put them down. Caution, unfaithful. There's somebody around you is being unfaithful, or you're being unfaithful. Need to be very cautious about this. Liar. There's a liar around you. Someone is lying to you. Someone's not telling you the truth. Look, I mean, there's Pinocchio. His nose is growing. He's told so many lies. Look how long his nose is. You have wedding vows sticking out here. So, you know, maybe someone's married. Or they're lying to you about it. They're wanting you to believe what they're saying. So you need to slow down. They have serious regrets for hurting you. This doesn't have to be a relationship. This can be family lying to you. This can be friends. You know? Unfaithful. Somebody's not being loyal. Someone's backstabbing and betraying you. And they're wanting you to believe it. And maybe they're wanting you to believe they want to get married to you. I mean, you don't know. They want a higher level of commitment. Maybe they're lying about that. But they do have regrets for hurting you. Somebody has regrets for hurting you. They may not be able to take it back now, but somebody is looking back. Somebody is reevaluating. Divine's got them reevaluating about being unfaithful, about being a liar. Change in a living situation. So something's going to change. Something's going to change. It could be you gaining more money, losing money, gaining more help, somebody moving in, somebody moving out, you moving out, planning a move. Maybe somebody around you is going to have a change in a living situation. Maybe somebody around you is going to move, or something's going to change in their situation. They're going to come toward you. You have angel protection around you. You are protected by the angels. So you don't have any need to worry. Everything's going to work out fine. Your angels are guiding you. Pay attention to your intuition. Listen to yourself. There is unrequited love around you, somewhere around you, you know. A very unrequited love situation, and it's coming under a liar. So somebody's lying about loving you, or wanting to be with you, or wanting a higher level of commitment with you. And maybe you don't really love this person. Maybe you're lying to yourself. Twin flame. Oh boy, you have a twin flame coming in. Maybe you are going to be getting married or going to a higher level of commitment with someone. I heard twin flame, match made in heaven. Light your fire. Relight your spark. You're a secret admirer after that. So somebody is secretly admiring you. Um, Somebody wants to bring you a gift or sees you as the gift. They're watching you, though. They're really admiring you. Could be somebody that hurt you, too, in the past. Because, you know, it comes under, they have serious regrets for hurting you. Maybe they saw you going through something and they just sat back and they watched and they admired you, but they didn't help you. Maybe they're having regrets for that. Bad advice from a friend or a family member. So something's going on where you've had bad advice from some kind of friend or some kind of family member. Somebody around you is not telling you the truth. They've given you bad advice, and maybe they wanted you to have unrequited love. You know? Maybe they're trying to get you to be unfaithful. Maybe they don't want to see you have wedding vows. They don't want this twin flame match made in heaven come in. Spirit's telling you to take a time out. You need to take a time out. Maybe you need to focus on something else. It's time to stop something. It's time to take a time out from something. Cancer. So maybe there's a Cancer around you. Cancer that's lying to you. It's under liar, unrequited love. You know, maybe there's a Cancer that's sidestepping your questions. Because crabs sidestep. They don't come at it straight. This Cancer is soft and gooey and mushy inside, but he's got a very big protective shell on the outside. But be very careful and be very wise because they've got those claws too. They also love to be in comfort. They love doing something they're comfortable with. They don't like change. They like their environment to be comfortable. They go within a lot. They go within their shell. They want, you know, they like to have their own space. 111, so there's a new beginning with something. You're having a new beginning and it's coming under these wedding vows. So maybe that's why you've got to take time out, because there's somebody else coming in. It's going to be a higher level of commitment with. 111, you know, also collaboration, collaborating with someone, co-creating with spirit, getting into your creativity. Maybe that's what you need to focus on, getting into your creativity, being creative. Aquarius, so you're coming out in your own reading, Aquarius. Maybe you're attached to Aquarius. Maybe there's an Aquarius coming in. You know, it is coming under secret admirer. They have regrets for hurting you. So maybe you have an Aquarius around you or someone with Aquarius in their chart that has regrets for hurting you. Maybe you have Cancer in your chart too. Maybe you have, you know, and in the chart somewhere, somebody you're dealing with has Cancer in their chart and Aquarius. Someone is watching you. He's watching her pour the knowledge. He's watching her pour the water. He's watching her do what she does. She's very in tune, you know. She's supposed to be very in tune with divine. She listens to divine. She goes where she's leaded. She's gained a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. She's been through a lot. He or she been through a lot. You know, they didn't get all this wisdom from just, you know, somebody just opening it up and giving it to them. They worked for this, you know. It was very hard. Their experience in life is where they've gained a lot of this wisdom and knowledge for. And, you know, they're pouring it out. They're pouring it out to pay it forward to someone else. They're passing it on to someone else. Water has memory. You know, so they're pouring the knowledge out. Memories of the past even, maybe. But someone's watching them do this. There's a secret admirer that is watching them. Or Aquarius, you're watching someone else and you have regrets. You have regrets for hurting this person. And it is your secret admirer. Time to set new goals. So Divine is telling you it's time to set new goals. It's time to change things up. It's time to go in a different direction. It's time to go after what you want. It's time to follow your dreams. Time to open your heart back up. Autumn. So maybe something started in the autumn time, you know. Or maybe there was a change that was coming in the autumn time. Maybe you shifted perception, started shifting your perception in the autumn time. Maybe something's going to come in the autumn time. You're reaping your harvest. You have a harvest here, you know, something you've grown from seed. And now you're reaping the harvest. This is like my Nine of Pentacles, my Empress, you know. Everything she's touched turned to gold. She's reaping the harvest of that. Jackpot. So maybe that means I'm right on the spot, you know. Maybe they're telling you to co-create with somebody new. That's your jackpot, you know, somebody new. Somebody that's can offer you a higher level of commitment, can work with you, maybe even work with you on what you do. Could also be, you know, you're going to hit the jackpot soon. Your finances are going to increase. You're going to win something. Lottery, you know, maybe the lottery. You're going to hit the jackpot on the lottery. I don't condone this. I myself have gotten pulled into this, but maybe, you know, maybe you're going to play a slot machine and you're going to win. Just don't feed all your money into it. I learned that lesson. Don't feed all your money into it. And don't get greedy if you start winning and it starts going up. Don't keep playing, because then you're going to lose again. Online dating. So online dating is coming under this Aquarius. And then maybe there's another Aquarius you're online dating with, or you're talking to online, or you're getting messages or phone calls from, or emails from. And it's a secret admirer. They're watching you online. They might be watching you online because they've hurt you, or they feel they've hurt you. I don't know. I don't know, Aquarius, but that's your messages. You'll know how that resonates with you. If you don't now, you will in the future. Because I feel like they're telling you there's something that isn't faithful to you. There's something you need to change. There's something that's bad advice from an old friend, you know, an old friend or family member. You need to set new faithfulness. They're stabbed in the back. You need to take a time out. You need to refocus on something else. So there's your messages, Aquarius. Hi, Bunny Hop. How are you? Well, honey, intuitively, I'm getting because you represent everything she is not. What do you got that she doesn't? Why are they choosing you and not them? That's what I'm hearing intuitively. They're intimidated by you. Yeah, they're intimidated by you. Your energy itself intimidates them. They will never admit that to you, though. They'd rather hate on you. Oh, I'm not God, honey. I might be... Oh, okay. I was going to say, I'm not God. I work for him, but I'm not him. Yeah, she's very intimidated by you. And you know what? It doesn't matter. You know what? If she hates you, she's your biggest fan. She's so busy watching you. She's not paying attention to anything in her life. She admires you deep down. She wants to be you, but she cannot be. And she may have tried. She may have tried to be like you. You know, she may be trying now to be like you. She may try to dress like you, act like you, walk like you, talk like you, but she'll never tell you. She'll never tell you. She's your biggest fan. And she probably knows that. He's probably told her. He's probably told her. I'm not saying you are. I don't believe in that anyway. I don't believe in a homewrecker. I believe you're pulled where you're meant to be pulled. And a lot of it is lessons. So, you know, if you guys never cheated on each other and you guys dated first and you know, the love just kind of, it never dies. It'll dwindle. It'll dwindle sometimes because it's, you know, there's toxicity in it. But, there's lessons that you all needed to learn now. If you all can heal that and come back together, that's freaking awesome. If both of you continue to work on yourselves while working on the relationship. But he had to go off. This was part of his journey. He had to go off. He had to meet her. There's something she had to teach him about himself and something he had to teach her about herself. It's all a part of the journey. And that's why they say nothing, you know, nothing that is truly yours can ever be taken. It can be delayed. It can be borrowed. It cannot be taken. It is yours by birthright. So if you guys can come back together and you can make it work and just make sure that both of you are working on your own healing while you're in this, working on your own wounds and your own triggers. If you guys get triggered by each other, make sure that you know that that trigger is, it's triggering you because it's a wound you haven't healed from the past. Same with him. And you guys can do it. There's no reason why you couldn't. But I don't really believe in homewreckers. You can't take somebody from somebody that they're happy with anyway. No such thing. It's just, if they are doing that, then they're not happy where they're at. You know what I mean? And if they're not happy where they're at, then they need to make that change. And they're not making that change. They're resisting it. But I don't believe in homewreckers. Everything happens for a reason. Now, I do believe that if they cheat with you, they will cheat on you. Now, I do believe that. He's being drawn to you for a reason, honey, and you're being drawn to him. Let me pull Pisces messages out, and then I'll pull you a couple of these messages, and maybe it'll help you some more. I see that if you two work together on this, and you also work on yourselves apart, separate, need each other, you're good on your own. You don't need anything outside of you to complete you. If you work on yourselves and also work on the relationship, you don't let jealousy and all of that take over, and all the unhealthy ego things, the addictions, you know, lust and unhealthy ego, fear, anxiety, worry. If you don't let that take over and you're completely open and honest with each other, all your cards on the table, you work with each other and still work on yourselves, I see potential. But you've got to be willing to work on it. Oh, you're welcome. Pisces is my last sign, so let me get them out before, you know, they throw a fit that I'm talking to somebody else and not getting their messages out. What do you want to tell Pisces? What do you want to tell Pisces? What do you want to tell Pisces? What messages do you have for Pisces? Pisces. Well, Pisces, straight off the bat, you may be dealing with an Aquarius because you have a secret admirer that popped out here. And Aquarius had a secret admirer. Someone that's watching them, someone that's admiring them, someone that may want to give them something, or someone that sees you as a gift. Whoa, 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 whoa. They had Cancer too, so you might want to go back and look at the Aquarius reading. You may have Cancer or Pisces in your chart too. Why did I say, no, yeah, Pisces. Of course you have Pisces in your chart. Cancer or Aquarius in your chart's what I meant. What else? Pisces. What else for Pisces? What else for Pisces? Whoa, okay. I think Pisces, you've got enough there. Okay, let's see what we've got here. You may be attached to a Scorpio, has something to do with a Scorpio. You or this person may have Scorpio in their chart. It says the outside looks grand, the inside is a mess. So they may be portraying themselves as somebody that's got it all together, and they don't. Or maybe you're portraying yourself as somebody that's got it all together, and you don't. Opportunity. Doors wide open. There's an opportunity. You just need to step through it. You need to step out of the darkness and into the light. Come out an opportunity on the other side of this door, but it's going to require you to walk through the door. Independently owned and operated. So they're saying you're independently owned and operated, or you have an opportunity of someone that's independently owned and operated on the other side of the door. But either way, both of you need to be independently owned and operated. You need to know that you don't need another person. You want another person. Another person doesn't complete you. You complete you. They only complement who you already are. And you may be Mercury retrograde. You may be focused on your finances and your stability right now, and being independently owned and operated and not needing anyone. You also have a Cancer. So Cancers come out in Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn readings too. So, you know, you may be attached to any of those signs or have any of those signs in you. You may want to go back and look at their messages. But a Cancer. Crabs sidestep, so you've got to watch. Maybe somebody's sidestepping your questions. You know, they're not answering you truthfully. They're giving you half-truths. They're not wanting to answer the questions. They're changing the subject. Crabs also, they like their comfort. They like to they don't like change. They like to be comfortable in comfortable settings. They like to go within. They withdraw a lot. They go within, and they love things that feel good to them. They love family. They love home. They're the nurturers of the zodiac sign, which I forgot to say that in a couple of the other ones, but I mean, I'm hearing it in yours. So there may be a Cancer around you that's giving you more nurturing than you know, somebody else. Or there is a Cancer that's coming in that may... or a Cancer that's independently owned and operated, got their shit together. because it came right after that. Trying to think. Yeah, watch them though, because they can pinch. They can be a manipulator, you know. The cancers can manipulate. They can control. They've got those pinchers, and they will pinch you if you're not careful. They sidestep. They'll catch you off guard. You didn't expect it, you know. Maybe you're falling for a cancer and you didn't expect it. 911, something is an emergency around you. Nines are also about, you know, coming to completions, you know, coming to a completion. Then I'm drawn to the 11, which is divine, and 9 plus 1 is 11. Also, I'm drawn to, you know, balance, equal, soulmates, getting your own balance, getting your own grounding, but also something in emergency. You may have something to do with the police or the legal system. Something may happen out of nowhere. You don't see it coming, and you're not being practical. A couple of the signs got this. You're not being practical. There's something you're either overthinking or not thinking through enough. Maybe you're listening to other people. Maybe you're not seeing that the outside looks grand, but the inside. Maybe you're not being practical about a Scorpio, because there's a Scorpio here. It came right under the Scorpio. Maybe the emergency is you have a secret admirer, you have a stalker, you have somebody watching you. Not saying to panic and get all scared and all of that. Maybe they're telling you to change something because you do have a secret admirer coming in. You're going to know how this pertains to you. You're going to know more than me. I'm just the messenger. Karma shows something to do with the justice system, maybe. Something fair and equal. Something that brings harmony. Something that brings justice to both sides. Whether you want to believe it or not, you know, it's going to be justified. Karma. You know, somebody could be getting good karma for all the good things they've done in life. Somebody could be getting shitty karma for all the shitty things they've done in life, you know. It's not about what you've done to a person. It's about who you are as a person. What have you been doing, you know? You're going to know how that plays out. Unexpected help is arriving. So you have unexpected help arriving, and it comes right under the opportunity, the door wide open. Something's coming in. You're not going to expect what's going to help you through something. Maybe help you through the door. Help you see things from a brighter angle instead of from the dark. Help you see that whatever this is an opportunity for you to walk into something new. Time to set new goals. What did I say? Something new. An opportunity for you to walk into something new. You're independently owned and operated. It's time for you to set new goals. Go after your dreams. Change something up. You know? Follow your dreams. Follow your passions. Spring. Everybody's getting the spring card. And yes, okay, this is spring, and I do feel like that has something to do with it. But the biggest message I'm getting on the spring card for everybody is look back at your life last spring. What, you know, who were you? What were you doing? What were you about last spring? Because I guarantee you've grown. You see how these flowers are grown? You've grown. You've evolved. You've learned things. You've learned things about yourself. You've learned things about others. You see things in a different perspective, in a different light. It's also saying spring forward. Time to set new goals. Follow your dreams. In the past, now this could be a wish you planted with divine. Something you planted in the past is coming to harvest. You're ready to reap those rewards. And it could be with this Cancer, because look. Comes right under the Cancer card. Speeding causes accidents. Maybe you need to watch your car. Maybe you need to slow down. Maybe you need to get your car serviced. Maybe you need to check your car. This is Mercury retrograde. We do have problems with vehicles breaking down, accidents, things like that. So just slow down. Be very careful. If you're driving anywhere, pay attention. Pay close attention. Also, don't rush into anything. Take your time. Don't rush into anything. Speeding into things causes accidents. You will be attending a get-together soon. So you're going to be invited to a get-together, and they're telling you to go. You need to go. This get-together, whatever it is, you need to go. It may be the thing that opens up the doors for you. You need to go. Fantasyland. Look. The outside looks grand, but the inside's a mess. Fantasyland. And karma. So maybe someone was portraying to be something they were not. It was just a fantasy. It was just an illusion. And karma's coming out of that. And a missed opportunity. So maybe you feel like you've missed an opportunity. And if you don't take this open door and you don't go through this door, you're going to miss an opportunity. So, however you want to see that. But that's your messages, Pisces. Hope they helped. Yeah, you're willing to. Let me just do it this way. Clear old energy, bring in new energy, please. Clear old energy, bring in new energy. I heard 8, so that's good. We're going to shuffle them up real good for you, Bunny, and then we're going to get you some messages. 2. 3. What messages do you have for Bunny? What messages do you have for Bunny? 4. 5. 8 is manifestation number for me too, Bunny. Look up the number, name number 8. You're welcome. 6. 7. 'I understand. I do. I understand. 8. Wish her love, light, and healing, though. Even if she hates you, wish her love, light, and healing times 3. Don't have any animosity toward her, because you can call that in on your own relationship. What do you want to tell Bunny? What do you want to tell Bunny? What do you want to tell Bunny? Give Bunny some messages. What do you want to tell Bunny? What do you want to tell Bunny? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Make sure no more flipped. So, Bunny, before I start this, how long have you and him been talking? And do you have anybody else connected to you? Because the messages are already out, so... Do you have anybody else connected to you? Alright, girl. Enemy disguised as a friend. So you have an enemy around you disguised as a friend. Somebody's in your space that isn't your friend. They're portraying they are, but they're not. These are going to be some hard messages, so... And I hate giving them, and it feels really, really, really heavy. But I hope that you have broad enough shoulders to take them and not get mad at me. I'm just the messenger, okay? And I don't want to, you know, I don't want to lie to you and tell you what you want to hear. I want to tell you what you need to hear, okay? You have a skilled player around you. Somebody that's very skilled at what they do. Somebody that's used to doing this. They've been doing this. They get away with this a lot. They plan, plot, strategize. They know what they're doing. They do know what they're doing. You have something that's never going to happen. And you know what that is. Whatever it is, you know what that is. Now, this may be your friend disguised. I'm going to spin this the best way that I can, okay? Because I don't want to give you any bad news about something you may be excited on, but I don't want to lie to you either. But you do have an enemy disguised as a friend. So this may be your friend that's a skilled player that's trying to take things down, and something's never going to happen with a skilled player, okay? You're going to know intuitively. You're going to know. So, even if you don't want to know, you're going to know. You have strong psychic abilities, so you do know. You already know. You already know. You already have that feeling. You're already following your gut. So, this could be somebody from a past that's wanting you back, and you're not going to allow it. Okay, you're not going to allow it because you can feel that it's not right. Okay, they do really miss you a lot. Like, they think about you a lot. There is a strong connection here. They think about you a lot. But that doesn't mean that you need to take them back. And you probably think of them when they... Well, I know you think of them when they think of you, because that's just the way it works. That's the way the connection is. This is a strong soulmate connection. There was chemistry here at one time. There still is chemistry, but, you know, you may be shutting it down because it's not going to happen. On the other side, you all are near and dear soulmates, you know, near and dear, and you came here signing a contract before you ever came here to help each other work through something. Now, this person may have triggered you a lot, taken you to your knees, triggered you a lot, kickstarted your healing, kickstarted your journey. They do miss you. They do think of you. But if they're not coming correctly and they're not changing what they need to change, and you are changing what you need to change, this is no longer going to work anyway. Okay? Money is more important. So maybe money was more important to them than love. Maybe they were all about the money. Maybe they took your money, you know? Maybe they expected you to take care of them while they didn't do anything. Or right now, maybe they're just focused on money right now. It's not the guy I was asking about. We haven't talked about the ending of his marriage. I felt something was wrong and talked to a friend and got this info. It's the cancer. It was vital, and he's a narcissist. I'm feeling that. I'm really, really feeling that off of this person. Really, really feeling that. Younger woman, are you the younger woman? Or is there a younger woman involved? There's a younger woman that plays part in this somehow, some way. Capricorn. So either you have Capricorn in your chart, you're connected to a Capricorn, you are a Capricorn, your past was a Capricorn, the future one is a Capricorn. Capricorn plays a role somewhere in this. Capricorn also is about climbing up obstacles, climbing up mountains that have so many obstacles in them. But, you know, this is the goat. The goat can climb up anything. It can get past any obstacles. It can reach the top of the mountain. The goat is also, Capricorn is the sea goat, so they've got to get in their emotions. They gotta balance out their emotions too, because Capricorns are very hard workers. They put money above other things, but they do that because they want stability for their family, for their home, for security. They have very good, very big hearts, but a Capricorn doesn't usually show that as much, and Capricorns tend to overwork and not show enough love and attention to their family and their friends and their children, and it's because they're so busy building something. They want to be looked at as a success. They're so busy building something that they forget, you know, to show that attention to the ones that they love. But Capricorns always come, you know, their heart's in the right place. And sometimes they can be pushy, sometimes they can be controlling, sometimes they can be manipulative. But their heart is in the right place. They do want what's best, but sometimes what they think's best isn't what's best. So somebody may have Capricorn in their chart if you're not dealing with a Capricorn yourself, or it could be, you know, this is saying nothing's going to happen and there's a Capricorn underneath of it. So, but I mean, that doesn't really necessarily mean anything. I mean, your new woman could be Capricorn or have Capricorn in her chart too. The ex could have had Capricorn in his chart. A Capricorn that was a younger woman could have affected this connection. Something to do with Capricorn. Stiff competition. Yeah, see, there's a lot of competition going on here. I believe this man is competing for your attention. And why is he competing for your attention? Well, probably because you've left him behind. They don't want you when they got you, but when you don't want them, then they want you all of a sudden. And it's just a competition. It's just to win. Was she a younger woman? Maybe she's the Cap. Like I said, they don't want you until you don't want them. But it's just a game. It's just a game to them. They want to win. They want to be the winner. Wish granted. You have a wish granted. You have a wish granted. Divine's heard your wish. You know, you have a wish coming in that's granted. And it's coming under they really miss you a lot. So maybe this is the connection you're talking about. You're getting your wish with it. They really miss you a lot. Well, yeah, when you don't want them no more, they want you. I've had the same experience in my life, you know, when you want them and you're chasing them and you want to be with them and you want to give, you give. You know, they got no problem taking. But when you change your mind and you go the opposite direction, well then all of a sudden, what happened? My person changed their mind. My person changed. And then they start chasing you. What is on the bottom? The outside looks grand. The inside is a mess. Maybe this person portrays themselves to be all big and bad and all that, but they're really not, and you know they're not. So I think these messages were more about you not going back to the past, like something that wasn't good for you. I think Spirit is like really, really, really pushing that. You have a wish granted. You have something new. Oh yeah, love bombs. Oh, I know all about that. I've learned all about that. And it takes a lot to get past that too. It takes a lot for you to see past that charm and past that love bombing, and they go out and they buy you this and they buy you that, and they do this for you and they do that for you, pretending that it's about love, and it's not. It's about them winning. Yeah, for 2 years. I lived with mine for a year. We were actually together for, I don't know, a couple of months out of that year, and then I left, got my own place, and still dealt with them for another 4. So, I mean, and I always felt guilty. I always felt guilty. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, I'm not going to say, I don't want to say that that's bad. If you overindulge, then yes. I mean, obviously, yes. That doesn't make a person a bad person. I mean, I've known people that's done those types of things and other things and still are good parents, you know, good husbands, good wives. But if you're overindulging, then that's the devil right there. That's toxic right there. Well, see, here's the thing, honey. The reason it's so toxic is because you reflect back to him what he doesn't like about himself. And so he projects what he doesn't like about himself on you and makes you feel like you're the one that is the toxic person, when in reality he is. And he doesn't want to face that. He doesn't want to face it. So instead he takes your shine and he takes your energy. You know what I mean? And he puts you in a corner and dims your light while he's taking all that light from you, and he's shining. And he's big and he's important. And you've cut off that. You've cut that addiction off. He's addicted to you. You've cut that addiction off. You've cut off his supply. Right, right. He's not going to. You have to get your own closure, honey. And don't drag that into this next relationship. You know what I mean? Heal that. Heal those wounds. Because he definitely put some wounds there. Heal those wounds. Because, you know, but you need to see that all the things that he told you and all the times that he made you feel less than and he made you feel not worthy, and to the point where you went on your knees and you had to stand back up and have the strength, know that those are not true. Those things he told you about you are not true. That's the wounds he has. That's the insecurities that he has. It has nothing to do with you. Never did. Never did. Well, there's going to be lingering emotions. I mean, we still care about them. We still hold space for them in our heart. We're still, you know, a small spot in us is always going to love them. We're always going to remember the good times, even if there wasn't that many. Yes, yes. You really find out who someone is when you move in with them. You really do. Clear old energies, bring in new energies, please. Let me guess, you got up one morning, you looked in the mirror, and you didn't like what you seen. I know that all too well. You weren't even the same person that you were before. Yeah, you recognize yourself. And you knew there had to be a change. Look at this. Rejection is God's protection. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, that's the thing that hurts the most, is because when you make that decision, you have to walk away from not only them, but the family members, in most cases, the people that you've grown close to. Hit and run. It's still pulling messages out for you, I feel. Alright, so Spirit, can you pull some good messages out? What are the positive things that you want to tell Bunny? What are the positive things? Can we get some positive messages, please? We're done with all this dark and dreary and drama and competition. Right, right. And you jumped on that bandwagon. I left mine, one of mine, I left when they were at work. I love him. I'm always going to love him. But, you know, he kept pulling me back for the longest time. Like, I love him. I love him to death. And I'm always going to. But I know it's not healthy. He can't give me what I want, and I can't give him what he wants. And it turns toxic every time we do get back together, so... Give us some good messages, Spirit. What are some good messages? Give us some good messages. Clear the old. Clear the negative. Give us some good messages. What do you want to tell Bunny? What do you want to tell Bunny? Let's try to get some different messages, Bunny. What do you want to tell Bunny? You're going through a spiritual awakening, honey. Going through a spiritual awakening. You've learned a lot. You've grew a lot. What other messages? Positive messages, please, Spirit. Positive messages. Six months. Something's got to do with 6 months. Maybe 6 months from now. Well, stop putting energy toward him. God's heard your prayer. You know what I mean? But the more you think about him, the more he's going to think about you. Just block him and take your energy off of him, because as long as you're still feeding energy toward that, you're feeding energy to him. You're still feeding him. He's still taking your energy. Positive messages, please. Positive messages for Bunny. Positive messages for Bunny. You will be attending a get-together soon. So, there's some kind of get-together that's coming in, and Divine's telling you to go. It's being overseen by the Divine, telling you to go. Something may really change in 6 months from now for you. What else? Winter. So, what is this? May, June, July, August, September, October. Maybe around October, November. Something in the winter. Hold on. June, July, August, September. November or December. I'm sorry. November or December. Something's changed. That's, 6 months from now. What else? What else do you want to tell Bunny? Positive messages, please. What else do you want to tell Bunny? Sagittarius. Oh. And you don't know your value. You're still learning your value. Something to do with a Sagittarius or Sagittarius season. And that's what, November, ain't it? Yeah, Sagittarius is in November. So point your arrow at your target and release it, and you will hit your you will make your mark. Yes, you're getting November. That's what, 3 times now you're getting November? So Spirit is really telling you something is going to happen in November. New beginning. Co-create with Spirit. Teamwork, collaboration. Get into your creativity. Look up the angel number 111. Whoa. Okay. Well, we got liar again, but it's in reverse. So you're not taking this. You know what I mean? You're not taking this lying. Unrequited love, you already know that. Cancer. Something to do with the Cancer. Mushy and gushy on the inside. Watch those claws. Watch the manipulation. They have a shell, but they're soft and gooey on the inside. But they sidestep things, so watch that. There's going to be a phone call that changes everything. There's also going to be a message coming that you don't want to hear. So they want you to know this. There's that secret admirer again. Yeah, he may contact you if you've been putting it out in the spirit by not. Look, Rich Lop. I don't know if you've ever watched him, but he's a very good reader and he gives a lot of advice. Rich Lop says that if you're so focused on the elephant in the room and you keep telling yourself, don't think about the elephant in the room, don't think about the elephant in the room, don't think of it, you're going to think about the elephant in the room, right? So you're so focused on him not calling you, you may actually have manifested a call from him and it's going to be a message you don't want to hear. It's a very big possibility. There's your secret admirer. I asked for positive, but Spirit keeps wanting to say something about this unrequited love, this liar. Give me some positive messages. The enemy is disguised as a friend. Someone around you that's supposed to be your friend is not your friend. They're a liar. You're going through the phoenix rising. You're rising from the ashes and being reborn. Just like in Harry Potter when the phoenix burns away and becomes a brand new baby. That's your spiritual awakening. You got it twice. You're being reborn. You've learned a lot in this. News of legalities. There's your news. There's that divorce. Big heart. Somebody really loves you. They're saying to keep your heart open. Don't let this past person cause you to close your heart down. Keep your heart open. You have big love coming. Big love. What else, Spirit? Positive messages, please. Positive messages, please. This is just lust. Something's just lust. I keep asking for positive messages, but they want you to know this for some reason. Positive messages, please. Give me some positive messages for Bunny, please. Positive messages for Bunny, please. Positive messages. You have to follow flip. Positive messages. Oh, boy. Caution. Be careful. Go slow. Don't jump into anything. I don't care who it is. Don't jump into anything. Whatever it is, don't jump into it. Take it slow. Take it slow. They have serious regrets for hurting you. Well, we know that. But why? Why are they regretting hurting you? Is it because they got caught? Because they can't have you? Be cautious around this person. 777, divine. So this is liar, cheater, thief. This is also standing your ground, standing up for your own beliefs. This is options. You're going to have options. Spirit's bringing you options. Planting new seeds. Planting new seeds, or something that you've planted in the past is coming to fruition. Look up the angel number 777. Keep your thoughts pure and positive, too. Spirit just keeps wanting to say this. So, I don't think they're going to give you any more messages. Bad timing. Something's bad timing. Pay attention to your dreams. Take your focus off of this and put it on your creativity. Put it on your dreams. Pay attention to what you're dreaming about, too. Because you may be having very, very powerful dreams right now. Very potent dreams. Your dreams are trying to tell you something. Also, pay attention to your dreams. Go after what makes you happy. Go after your passions. Don't sit and wait on anybody. Keep living your life. And when you have this get together come, go. I think Spirit gave you the positive messages, and they just really want to... Look, I can't make this up. They just really want to tell you to be careful. Be careful, be cautious. Don't run in fear or be scared, but keep, pay attention. Pay attention to your surroundings. All right, honey. Good luck. And keep your thoughts positive. And work on yourself, because I know he left a lot of wounds behind. I know he caused a lot of wounds. I'm still working on mine. We'll work on them to the day we die. But we'll go deeper and deeper each time. You know what I mean? We'll heal deeper and deeper each time. So I wish you nothing but the best on this journey. I know how that journey is. I can literally feel the pain you've been through. You're welcome. Look forward to the future, honey. Hold your head high. Look forward to the future. Know your value. Know who you are. Stand up for what you believe in. Don't let anybody shake you. Most definitely. You have a good night or a good morning or whatever it is where you're at. But I'm going to get off here. I love you guys. Go back and watch the reading. Watch the messages. I come out and talk to you guys about something that's going on with me after the messages for what's holding you back. I waited until I got that done. And, you know, I talked to you about what's going on with me, and asking for, you know, help. And I don't need help with anything financially. I mean, we all do, but I'll make it through that. But, you know, mostly need prayers. So just go back and watch those messages, and thumb up, like, give me some advice. And you'll understand when you go back and you watch. Give me some advice, and let me know what you think. You know, give me some ideas, and just pray for me, you know. And I love you all. I hope you all are taking care of yourselves. I will talk to you later, Bunny. You have a good night too. And I will talk to all of you later. Love you all. Mwah. Bye. Pay it forward.